Hello, hello, hello.
Yo, listen, I have so much to say.
Gonna be one of those days.
Coming off literally probably the greatest month in Players' Choice history.
Yeah, this is gonna be hard to top.
Easily.
From everything that happened on and off the court. Shout out Dale. Dale's still mad at me about Players' Choice music. Yo, people
As
are
he should be,
DMing
man.
me.
That was a glorious episode, by the way.
People are DMing me to the point where I guess I'm just gonna have to edit out the songs and reload it, because here's the problem with it. There's 8 block songs on there. It takes a day to unblock it and like scrub it from the YouTube, and it takes another day for it to like realize for me to block the next song. So it takes two days for every block. So that's gonna take 2 weeks. So I guess I'm just gonna have to edit it up in Premiere, block out all of the songs, and my Aaliyah songs won't be there. So that was sad, but I guess that's the vibes. Sorry, Dale.
We need to.
I just wanted to address that.
We need to get some kind of like deal in place where we can do that, where we can just play anything and everything.
I will say, came out a couple episodes ago saying that I'm a fully converted doubleaholic. But when it comes to PC music, I am a Dell minion. I will say that Dell has been having an incredible run this month.
I disagree.
Topped off by this fire ass jersey
I was
he's wearing today, man.
I was gonna say, Dell, that jersey is elite.
Elite, man.
Yeah, it's my national team jersey.
Fire.
JD, I sent you a package off yesterday. Pause.
I cannot wait for that to come in.
Yeah.
Is there a jersey in there too?
That was still suspect.
It's the jersey. What else?
You said, because you told me on the last show that I was on that you got a TBT sweatshirt.
Oh, I forgot the T-shirt. Oh, JD, I'm so sorry.
No, that's all good. The jersey
package,
bro. Trust me, the jersey I am happy with. That is my favorite jersey in history. I cannot wait to hang that up. Need to get a frame.
I will say I did used to like Dell a lot more when it was just me and him in the sauna. Pause. Every day after practice. Once him and JD became friends, it went down a lot, and now Euro's making me hate Dell even more. And it started really high.
PC music is the way we did it last time. Pause. It's been like 7 pause so far. I was telling Shaq a while ago, yo, let's just do a 3-way pause. Versus.
Chill, man.
Let's just do me, you, Ron. It was supposed to be Dave, but Dave couldn't join. And then we just all pick a song. I think that's what made it so crazy, because people get to hear more music, honestly.
Yeah.
And that's all it was.
Sure.
Yeah,
maybe
hear more music.
Right, maybe that's the format, you know what I'm saying? Because
get to hear more music.
It just takes reps, you know what I mean? How many episodes of PC Music has it been? And so now, that everybody has been familiar with what's going on or whatever, it's like everybody's finding their groove,
Right.
And then Bachi, shout out Bachi, he just texted us in the chat like, "Oh, I'm back, guys," and I'm like, Bachi, I don't know if we like. It was really nice with me, Dell and Ron. And we probably need to ride this until the wheels break, but I don't want to sit out and just do it. But I will. I don't care.
Yo,
shout out Bachi, man.
Yeah,
I love Bachi.
Speaking of Bachi, I think that we need to shout him out and plug his new single that came out like sometime last week, and it is fire. Literally a summer anthem. It's called On Delay. You can go stream that on Spotify. Shout out Bachi, man. He's just crushing it, man. I'm excited for him and what's coming up for him in the future. Just a dope.
Can I get on to my next thing?
Yes, please.
If you haven't seen the Jay Will show, the Jason Williams show, you should go check it out. But there's a caveat behind it. So Jay Will's pretty pissed. Like right when we went off live, he's like, he wanted to get more toxic, and it's known that he wants to get more toxic, and he wants it to be like more debatey and stuff like that. So
basically,
I think
he wants Dell on the show.
No, he wants me to put the pieces in place. I have a few pieces.
I cannot wait for it to get named.
Dell's one of them. Yes, Dell is one of them. So that's going to be really fun moving forward.
Yes, dude. I am excited.
I didn't know that's what he wanted. Pause.
Can we get some We're Not the Sames in the chat, please, for what is going on over here at Players' Choice? Like several ESPN appearances.
I'd rather get some likes.
I would appreciate some likes as well.
Yo,
Jason
when
Williams
we are
show
the
is so fire.
when we are the champions, we're playing during the PC music. I watched the PC music back in its entirety, the whole 3.5 hours. And like once I got like obliterated and was just smoked up there, I was like, somebody in the chat said, Shaq's gonna laugh watching this tomorrow. And I was literally crying at everything that was happening, including Ron.
Yo, I haven't seen Shaq that wasted. JD, I don't know if you probably don't watch it, bro. He was gone, bro. He took the camera off.
Had to turn the camera off.
Yo, JD, he was
So
he was on the floor before the camera turned off. Though he was like this on the table, like what? Y'all ain't ready.
I had the pleasure.
I felt like Dame Dash.
I had the pleasure of experiencing ASU Shaq, and that was a great time. That was a great time.
Yeah,
oh my God.
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
Oh my God.
Those days were pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
Number one party school in the nation, right?
Bro, and you know what's
at that time.
You know what is like the best part about it and the worst part about it is we never went out, and we were there for a week, and we just kicked it at Shaq's spot, but just like partied and had the time of our lives. It was so fun. Yo,
yeah.
You guys love Gina.
We had a blast with her. We got some
Gina
margs.
was a fun person.
Got some margs before a game, and just like we were just vibing in the stands, bro. Oh my God, bro.
Is that an experience that you wouldn't turn in for anything?
Bro,
Like just the college campus life experience?
I wish I could go back every day. I'm like, damn, that's sad.
And I feel the exact same way about college.
Yeah, because all y'all went to like a traditional like
campus
college setting. Yeah.
I
never had that.
But yeah, that's why I hate it for people with Fordham and Hofstra has a campus, but still not the same. Most New York schools don't really have like the city is their campus to them. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I didn't look at Fordham. I didn't give St. John's a chance. Like I wanted that like campus life, like that full-blown campus. And that's what, you know what I'm saying? And that's negated by some. Like Kentucky, I heard their campus life is insane.
Yeah.
Like, but
I
could imagine.
I heard like a tucked away school like St. Bonnie's is crazy.
It could be too, because that's the only thing
all
up
they
there.
have.
Yeah, that's the only thing up there. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is Rhode Island a smallish school?
It's a smaller state one, so you have to. So you got to understand.
That's why.
But the campus is not. I don't know. I don't think it's small, but probably compared to like Arizona State, it's small. But it had literally everything and everywhere. We had the quad. We had, you know what I'm saying? It was really like, it was special.
Yeah, for sure. I bet the atmosphere was so sick.
And then they were losing before my recruiting class got in. So then we started winning. Then that made it even more like, oh, this is happening.
That's so fire.
The one thing that Jamal Crawford told me when I asked him if I should go overseas or go to college, he said, go to college. You'll never get that experience again.
Where did Maul go?
I'll never forget when he said that.
Go overseas straight from high school?
Yeah, because it was like a overseas, like, you know, the little tryouts. And I was like, should I entertain it or go to college? And that backstory between me and Maul is for another day.
That's what B. Jennings did. Like how B. Jennings did it. Like he went to Milan, right?
He went to he went to Rome. He went to team in Rome only because he couldn't because he wasn't going to qualify.
Dog, I remember this. Dog, I remember this. This is crazy. Like, because when he went over there is when I graduated, right? And so like this was, you know, he was an All-American. He had the little high flat top and he was killing, and everybody was like, "Yo, he nice or whatever." And I'm like, whatever. I don't pay attention to high school ball. And so after I graduated, I had a workout with the Nets in Jersey, and so I was out there, you know, getting my workout in. After the workout, we was doing shooting drills. He was there because Marcus Williams, who's also from the West Coast, I guess that was like his little mentor, you know, the Marcus Williams from UConn. And we did like 5-spot shooting, and we did 10 makes. And we were shooting like long twos, which is basically college threes, right?
Right.
I swear to you, man, Brandon Jennings hit 50 for 52. I promise you. And I was like, damn. Like this is a high schooler, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, yeah, he ready, get ready.
I remember back then when he went, he was averaging like, I want to say like 8 and 5 for Rome, for the Rome team. I think they were Euro Cup or whatever the case. They actually had a game. I don't know if it was against Rookie Rubio. I could be wrong. And people was like, ew, he went overseas. He's averaging 8 and 5.
Yeah, like trying to shit on it or whatever, not
like
knowing
for a high
that.
School kid, you gotta understand, like that's pretty good.
Cut out. Yeah. I always picked Ricky Rubio over Brandon Jennings, and I see that I was right.
Wow, nasty. I loved
that. Was one of my
Jennings,
hot takes 20 years ago.
I loved watching Brandon Jennings.
Was so cold though, bro.
Yeah,
disgusting,
man.
Here's the thing: I want my day in court with Ticket to cook him. I'm the only person that hasn't got to cook him.
Wait, why did you leave last time? Are you gonna answer? I didn't understand what was happening there. Shaq just disappeared.
Shaq was enjoying the show.
I had priors.
Oh yeah, it was nothing to be said. I just flushed. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, no. I mean, you guys were triple teaming him at that point. I didn't want it to look like, but I will say this: Ticket, every time he comes up here, gets done how EP was supposed to get done that episode.
We learned our lesson.
I don't think so. I saw you wrote that before, but I don't agree with that ever, because EP wasn't saying anything remotely close to what Ticket is saying.
He was saying
we need Ticket versus EP. That'd be funny.
And then
we're gonna miss that show.
We're jumping both of them.
I'm gonna be Ticket that episode. Yeah, like I'm off the rails.
Like EP worst take was a take that, like, generally most people would agree with, except you.
I see in the chat at the end of the Jay Will show, I said, there's somebody who wants to debate you about LeBron, and his name is Ticket. And I get off of the show, and I text Ticket, yo, Jay Will's on your ass. And Ticket voice messages me like 10 straight messages. Yo, bring him on the show. You know what? I'm going to be there. He's just going crazy. I'm like, Ticket, I love you. Never change.
He has great content, and he have a great following behind him.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And Mars hates him.
Oh yeah, that's Mars' worst enemy.
Is that his kryptonite?
No, apparently not. Shaq wants to bring his worst enemy on.
Shaq.
His worst enemy will be here Sunday. I heard this is how he was described. Mars on a perk 30. This new guy.
What's his name?
In the Discord is Finals MVP. He was supposed to come today, but he had work. But on Sunday he will be here, and he is Mars off a perk 30.
Shaq, quick question. When are you departing?
Next Sunday.
What date is that?
Like the 21st?
Oh yeah, they gave you guys a little extra right now. They didn't draw.
It was a little deeper. Yeah.
Oh wait, you're gone next Sunday?
Chat, is Finals MVP better than Mars?
Only thing with Mars though, I would say when Mars a little chummy to Low. I've witnessed that. He
came over here because of Low. He followed Low's channel before he ever discovered us.
Oh yeah, he's a little chummy to Low. Like
he
a little
loves Low. I get
like
jealous.
A little thumbs up. Good point.
Mars,
Low.
are you a Low lieutenant?
Never even knew that was terminology.
But you see, before he said no, he got mad. He didn't know that Low had his lieutenants.
In the Discord, he's not a part of it.
And he's still laughing and not denying.
Low's very chummy to Mars as well, though.
Yeah, because he sees a little of Low in him. It's like a Low thing.
Pause.
Right.
We might have to do a later show on the 21st then.
He's a low rider.
That's fire.
Oh shit.
Low rider's fire.
That's tatted on Mars's back. Yo, Mars, you don't gotta act like that when Low comes up there. You can still act like we're friends.
Are you saying he got a tramp stamp that say Low Rider?
Low Rider is on his back. You know how Flow Rider has Flow Rider on his back?
Oh, okay.
Mars has Low Rider.
Oh, that's
not the tramp stamp. The tramp stamp is crazy.
Yo, Mars. Can you send us a picture of yourself, like just a headshot of you looking back for Photoshop purposes?
Yeah, what happened with that, JD?
That's not gonna be good for me.
Happy with what?
It's definitely not, but It will be for us and the rest of the
Bunch
world.
thing.
Oh, that's a good question. You're gonna have to ask Shaq. I'm gonna have to.
Just blame me for everything right now.
I'm gonna have to. Whatchamacallit? What is that called, bro? My brain is. You don't understand. That Mexico trip was elite, and I'm still not recovered from it. I have brain fog like crazy right now. Like being up here, I'm so distorted. But I can at least recognize our regular and elite members, so let's do that. Shout out to HZZ9, Sacred Gaming, Joe Young, Bake, K-Dog, Odd, Malik, Dorian Clayton, 40KOW, Nick T, Jagar's Underworld, MC Robinson, Kenyon White, Big Meech, James, Gauze123, and King J. Those are our elite and regular members. If you want to become a member, it's another way of supporting Players' Choice. There should be a join button below the video, right next to the subscribe button, and you can look at the different tiers if you feel so inclined to become a member of the Players' Choice channel. We also got a couple super chats coming through. Modog sent a super chat, said, Shaq, you're nasty for allowing Mars to call his buddy low after Ticket hit him with some headshots the previous episode.
Ticket never stands a chance against Mars. Stage presence, I'll give him that. But I'm putting everything in my bank account that Mars will always annihilate Ticket.
Chris sent a super chat.
Yeah.
Chris sent a super chat.
Ticket's a character, bro. Wow.
Amazing. Chris said Mars, when Ticket is on the show, is super goated, and I love it.
Ticket is really like believable person. Like he's arguing with Dell, who also thinks MJ is the GOAT, about nuances of MJ being the GOAT. And I'm like, Ticket, no way.
And in the beginning, I'm like, yo, I'm on your side. I think Mike's GOAT. Like we don't even have to continue this. And he's like, D James.
Yeah.
He doesn't know.
Hey, DJs, listen to this though. Listen to this though.
He's squinting to look at the name. Who's he talking to? He said, yeah, Mars, my man. He said he gave Mars a compliment, then like dissed him. Like I'll slap him or something like that without saying that.
He said Mars is right here.
Exactly, my son. I'm like, yo,
an
you got
amazing
it, boss.
salesman. Oh
You
my
got it.
god, that's elite.
I can't wait to get into these topics today.
I actually need to set.
Before we do, I'm trying to bring
over
somebody in from the crowd. We have a open vacancy. No Dale, no Dub, no Ron. I would love to bring somebody in up here that's confident enough. I wish it was Finals MVP. I'll tell you that much. But
Players'
Mars,
Choice,
I hope he's not better than you.
Players' Choice community
I mean,
show.
if you like stats, he's better than me.
Who
And he
wants-
has some.
Have you seen his
crazy
face?
No, he has some takes that TikTok will like. He could do what I do just without the accent, to be honest.
Wait, you said if he likes stats, he's better than
Mars,
you?
I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't
But you
your
like
confidence
stats,
right
Mars,
now.
don't you?
I mean,
He said
stats,
he's a-
I mean, I use stats, but there's using stats and then there's using stats.
Abusing stats.
No, you see, Mars has become this whirlwind. Every show, I don't know which Mars I'm gonna get. It's kind of weird now.
Mars is evolving
time-
like a Pokemon. I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we gotta assign personalities to him like we do with Dub.
Right. It's like normally it was this one way Mars. Now it's like you don't like stats or you don't use as much as everyone. Now you don't say below average, which was weird to me. Or
I said
above
below
average.
with KD one time.
No, not. You said one time you said that?
The
JD
one
Stark
time.
show.
The
JD
one time
Stark.
when it was at 0.2%.
You're smiling. Whenever
and then
Mars
you and
smiles,
Doug
you
called
already
me
know
out on it.
he's how do you say
That's the
lying
only time you guys
in-
called me
in-
out on below average.
in the
it's
English
'cause
language.
It was fair to
the
call
real
me out.
English.
The nastiest thing that you ever got off is
You're rubbing
something
it.
that you try to not get off is when you switched your definition from peak and prime. And I
Yeah,
was
people tell me
like,
all the
dog,
time I
you need
use
to
them wrong."
you need to let us know because everything that you had said up until that point
Prior,
is in
right?
question now.
Yeah,
Everything.
We didn't like that switch up.
Yeah,
That was
I
nasty.
I get told all the time I use the
You know
word
what it
wrong,
is? You
so-
know what it is? Mars' age is catching up to
What you mean?
him.
You guys know, I'm still waiting for somebody to accept the challenge to come up here and talk with us.
Let me see.
But Mars, do you dial back your Queen's English when you're talking to us dumb Americans?
Yes, you ain't see him pick up his accent or pick up like American slang, especially when you're writing. I've been peeping, Mars.
What do you mean?
I sat in
Queen's
on the.
English. I don't think I speak.
I sat in on the
Queen's
Players'
English.
Choice football, and I was like, "No way, Mars!" It was 3 English guys talking.
Wait, there's
I'm
about
like,
to be 3 English guys? That is elite.
It was 3 English guys talking, and I'm like, "Wait, what, Mars?" I couldn't tell who was who, and Mars was like trying to be cool and fit in. I felt like a cool big brother. I was like,
Yo,
"Don't
trying
get
to
him, Mars,"
be cool and fit in is nasty, Jack. Why you do him like that?
because he has a cool friend. What's the guy's name? VD or B?
VD.
So
Yeah.
something. He's a cool guy. He sounded really cool and like confident. Like, Mars knows what I'm talking about. I was like, wow, he seems cool.
Yo.
Yeah, it was Players' Choice footy. Is that what you guys call soccer, footy?
Wait, is that what it's going to be
Ball.
called? That's elite, actually.
We call it football or ball.
Players'
That's it.
Choice
Not
ball
footy.
just doesn't have a good ring.
I
Players'
know
Choice
no
footy
one
is...
who's ever called football footy.
They say it over here sometimes, a little slang.
Players' Choice footy.
Players' Choice footy's fire. I don't know. I'm kind of liking that.
Oh man.
Players'
Yeah.
Choice footy.
BD sounds like a legend. But okay, we got a few people. I want to get somebody new, but I mean, we can bring in. I mean, Ace Boogie is there. Bama's there. I don't mind Bama.
I would love to get Bama up here. I
don't
would
mind
love
Bama.
to get Bama up here.
Yeah, me too. I never met Bama before.
We should get Bama up here.
Yeah, Bama. If hit us up in the Discord. Text JD.
I got Bama here.
Oh, J-Rob is here too.
Wait, was J-Rob on the show with Ticket?
I think we should get.
He's
yeah, I
the
think
one
we should
who
get
asked what the
J-Rob
Miami
and
Heat's
and
record was,
Bama.
and then I got blamed for it.
We
I
should
in which
get
I had
J-Rob
to-
just forgot. Yeah, you
In
should
which
get
I had
both
to
of them,
screen record
because
evidence. that
Bama
it
been
wasn't
talking
me.
about me in the chat. I've seen him a couple of times.
We should get J-Rob and Bama. If J-Rob, I text J-Rob on every messaging platform, and he just hit me back on 0 of them, which is like crazy.
I mean,
Hey,
he's-
this is Shaq.
He's in the chat right now.
Hey, this is Shaq from Players' Choice. Would love you on the show. He just never messaged me back.
Do you remember me?
yeah, dude.
Did he hate your takes that day?
No, I love J-Rob. We invented the rule after J-Rob, but Ron texted me, right back. I don't know what that was about.
Speaking of the rule,
I
since
was-
we have 300 watching and only 108 likes,
Mm-hmm.
is it about time to
It sounds
implement
like a
that
little
rule?
J-Rob rule coming into effect here soon.
How many likes we need? 150?
J-Rob saying I didn't see none of them is pretty fire.
Yeah, J-Rob is crazy for that.
That is
Yeah,
pretty
I'm
fire.
looking at it right here. Yo, bro, this Shaq read on 7/31/22, 9:52 in the morning.
Oh, look at the likes go. That's crazy.
Left
I
you
just
on
threatened
red.
him with a little bit of mute, and then
Just a little bit of
I
mute.
mean, It's going
Who likes
off.
mute?
A little bit of mute.
Yo, actually, a Spotify guy messaged me and was like, yo, I find it really weird that you guys mute for likes, but whatever.
Oh, he hit me too. Well, actually, I got a
I'm like,
nastier one.
what?
You might have gotten someone different. I got a nasty one of like we were getting chewed out for us. Like, okay, buddy,
But you got it. Well, I can't understand that. It's not his fault.
it's not his fault, but
Yeah, it's not-
he's
yeah,
got
no, it's-
he's
it's
got to
not at
pick.
all.
He's got beef with the chat, not us. You know.
You know when you get in trouble for like your brother's doing something that's like,
Hey, when someone on the
wildin'.
team messes up, you're all on the line. That's it. That is what it is.
you
You know what I'm
that's a
saying?
fact.
used to hate that.
Oh yeah, that
That's
was
a fact.
that was tough. My favorite. I was actually talking to my friends the other day about this. This is funny. Shaq, you remember when we used to have the scouting reports and like the day of or the shoot around, you would have to
The day
remember.
before.
You'd have to remember like every player, and coach would like just pick someone random.
You were always the shooter.
He would pick someone random and say, "All right, who is whatever number 27? Like what is the report on him?"
Mhm,
And I was
yeah.
like, I would always be like, "Please don't call on Shaq. Please don't call on Shaq because I know we're running." Never knew the scouting report. It's like, dude.
I'm like, I think they should be concerned about the scouting report. I'm a D1 talent at this small little JUCO. I
Right.
should be in the league right
It's like,
now.
I know he
JK.
ain't reading that. Like, come on. And of course he's gonna call on Shaq because he knows he didn't read it. It's like, you are disgusting. Just
That was
kidding
like
us.
me in church too, growing up. I'm thinking about aliens and stuff. They call on me. Who is Moses? I'm like, oh, here we go.
Yo, speaking of aliens, I was hotboxing the car last night, and I and I have amazing thoughts when I do that. And so I was scrolling Twitter, and I just seeing everything that's happening on Twitter, man. It's just like, yo, if aliens ever come down, right? Like, how are we going to explain what happens on Twitter to them?
Like through Twitter?
No, like just in general, like, what's up?
What is hotboxing a car?
It's like you close off like a really small space, and so all the smoke that you're blowing out, like it stays in, and so you're like completely like surrounded by like
You're
it has to do with marijuana. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
what's up, gang?
And then you're telling the story, and I'm like,
what up?
Yo,
What
Bama,
up?
who won the verses?
Okay, it was all good, but I'm gonna go with Ron for the last one.
Who came in second?
Just because you asking, deal.
just yo, Bama, you hate me, and I want to know why.
I don't hate you, Dale, because first off, I was giving you your props when you started.
Nah. Wait. Ron, I can't even remember one. Ron had Explosive with Dr. Dre, which shook the building. He had that. He had what else did Ron have?
Ron had sipping on some scissor.
Just lost automatically.
Sipping on some scissor was crazy out of Ron.
Yeah,
the way that
got annihilated though.
By what?
Whatever song I played.
But I don't like that narrative. Just because Euro said you won, you really think you won. I hate that narrative, and I hate.
No, but here's the thing:
everybody wins except Shaq.
No, hold on. I ain't never said that part.
Shaq, I'm starting a new narrative.
I was Shaq,
always. Euro, why do you hate me?
Shaq, you know what's crazy? You don't believe you won.
And I honestly, in my heart of hearts, believe with stage presence, I felt like I was always second. It just felt like that the entire.
What happened was, all right. So when Shaq is like the moderator or whatever, he be in his bag when he playing songs. But I don't know if the pressure got to you when it was like a 1v1v1. I think that's kind of what got to you. And then when you was in the mix with it, so it was like
and you was getting sauced up.
Shaq, were you nervous?
Started off crazy though.
Like, I feel
Shaq has some heat for sure.
I feel like when I upload it, I feel like we can go back and look. There was no clear-cut winner.
Maybe
and
not.
And Dale cheated by playing Lollipop.
How?
He did. That was definitely cheating.
No.
I said it in the chat too. But I said it in the group chat. I wouldn't say it in the because I'm Del Minion when it comes to PC music, so I would never say that. But
that's why
he was
weird,
bro.
Talking about this.
Euro,
and Bama clearly is on gridiron with Ron. This is weird.
Oh my God.
Listen,
Mars, did you listen?
I
Do you
forgot.
think I won?
Bama don't want to lose his job. Anyway, listen.
Because first off, I came up here to cook y'all. First off, Shaq can tell you.
Look, hold on,
Bama. Ask Shaq all day. Pickett been greasing y'all this whole time.
Bama,
so I came up here to get my piece too.
Bama,
yo, listen. Go ahead, JD.
I want to know because we got a super chat and it reminded me. So Rohan sent a super chat, said, "Who's winning 1v1 basketball, IRL, Dub or Mars?" Someone has asked us that in the past. We've all said Dub. Even Mars said Dub, I think, unless I'm speaking out of turn here, Mars.
I definitely said Dub.
Okay. Bama, that brings me to.
You ain't competitive enough. I got Ben.
Bama,
Ben versus all of them.
What would you do to all the panelists on Player's Choice in ones?
Oh my God!
Can you go down the line?
Like I said, maybe Euro kind of scares me because I know he aggressive. Shaq too. I tell Shaq, me and him got similar personalities, so I know he a fierce competitor. Dale, he tall. I know how he looking like he gonna underestimate me. And that's when he gonna get bit because I'm a real pit bull that I lock in. So I know I got a real chance with Dale because he the typical tall dude. Just can't nobody mess with me. I'm tall.
What ones is this?
Basketball. Football is not even nowhere stratospherically close. If we all play 1v1. Like we have to hoop. We have to hoop.
Bell's computing.
The skill gap between me and my sport is too far.
What? Why? What position did you play as a football player?
I played H-back, running back, fullback, tight end, all of that shit.
You did all of it. When last time you played?
2020.
Oh, you still play?
Sometimes I flirt with it every now and then, but I mean, it wouldn't.
Well, I have real sex with basketball, and you would get killed.
I mean, I play basketball for real too, so it's like I don't.
No. You play for pretend on 2K into my part.
No. This is what we not finna do. So I'm not one of those that just
Bama hit me up.
We could set
Shaq.
this up because I'm really itching to play Shaq and Ron. Like I've really
Bama told me he shot 1,000 shots.
1,000 mates, 3.5 hours, and I do this on the regular. So serious.
What kind of shots though? Like what's the variety?
Bama, you give me slingshot vibes.
So for the most part, I do mid range, and then I flirt with 3-pointers and stuff like that. But for the most part, I do mid range, one leg, pretty much game type shit, left hand floaters, all that type of shit to try to make myself elite.
Bama, you give me Michael Redd form vibes.
Nah,
what's
for real? So look, who I really used to mold my game after in high school, I ain't gonna lie. Who I really used to fuck with in high school was Ty Lawson. I ain't gonna lie. That was my favorite player, especially with him at North Carolina. I fought with Ty Lawson heavy.
Oh my God.
Wait, Dale, wasn't Ty Lawson just over here?
Yes, he was.
But we're not gonna get into that right now.
Don't.
Yeah.
You kind of look like Ty Lawson.
But
Bama.
like I said, y'all getting cooked, especially you. Did.
No, you're smiling. That's how I know you're not serious.
Cause I'm smiling.
Look, now you praying.
Hold on, Bama. I'll tell you.
I'm really with Bama.
Like, what's your weight?
He's no more than 5'9".
I'm gonna say he's 5'9", 220, 230.
No more than the most I give him is 6 feet.
So
the most.
Okay, you're right. 5'7", 5'7", 218. But see, that's not what you got to worry about. So you got to worry about.
So you're Boykins on steroids.
Yeah,
I don't want to guard a 5'7" guy.
Yeah, that sounds miserable.
Stronger. So look, I'm a bully too. So like, I don't know. It's weird because I don't know. My dad was 6'6",
but I'm from the era
so my
where
dad was
bullies,
tall. Like I think I'm tall. I act like I'm tall.
Where bullies get bullied.
That's good.
Shout out to Zebo.
So you think you're Jalen Brunson? Like you work at the post?
I promise you, Bama's beating one of us. I'm willing to put money on that. I don't know who it's going to be, but somebody's losing to Bama.
Oh, it's going to be me. It's going to be me. I'm not.
If it was
I'm not
me,
even. I'm not even going to play.
Euro, you don't have to play. He's not. It's going to be probably Mars.
He's beating
Mars
3 of
doesn't
us.
play
Is what I'm telling you.
basketball.
Only 2 of us are surviving.
Bro, I'm only using my left.
No,
hand
he's not
on
beating
Mars.
Ron. He's not beating JD. He's not beating
Mars,
Euro. He's
Mars
not beating
not
you.
competitive enough. I just use
Smoking
my left hand.
JD.
No, he's not.
He's
my left
smoking
hand.
He's not at all, Stat.
JD.
I'm sending that ball so far into the bleachers, it's insane.
I know when I
Lord,
hear
bro.
the confidence in people, and I promise you he's beating 3 of us. And I just hope it's me and Dale come out on
How
top.
do you feel about Ticket's confidence?
Ticket's not so. I've had one-on-one FaceTimes with Bama, and he's just talking too spicy. I don't like it. I actually quite hate it. He's beating 3 of us. I promise you that.
Shaq,
And JD's going down
I'm riding with
unanimously.
my dogs. No offense to Mars, because he already said he's gonna lose. So that's not why I'm not riding with you, Mars.
Dubs
for life.
doesn't stand a
But
chance.
everybody else, he's losing.
Dub's gonna hit lucky bank shots the entire way.
Oh no,
You
he
think-
might
you
could get
think
Dub.
Dub
He
will
might
beat me?
could get Dub as well.
You said Mike can get. Oh man, I definitely. gotta
Yeah,
play
you might could get
I
Dub as
definitely
well.
gotta play you.
But
now.
Ron, you're losing to
that's
Ron
just
just because he has
disrespectful.
dreads. You're not being Euro, Shaq, or myself. And JD's probably gonna beat you the most in points because he's gonna take it more serious than all of us.
And I'm literally
Ron's
just gonna
take it
shoot
more
him.
serious.
Oh, my
JD's
gosh.
losing.
And
JD
you're not
is
taking
losing.
it serious. That's
It will
crazy.
literally be
No-
check
JD's
ball.
losing.
It will literally be
Okay.
check ball 3, check ball 3, check ball 3. You might not even get the ball back.
That is.
I'm
that
not
I'm
is
not
joking.
gonna let you
really
guys
insane.
record this.
I'm
The
not joking.
fact that
He's
you
gonna
just
lose.
think you gonna be able to just shoot threes in my face all game. Oh,
Bama,
my Lord.
I
That's
literally
more
have
Atlanta.
7 inches on you.
That's fine, but look,
Yo.
the athleticism
Hey, yo.
gap is probably like
Yo, what's the topic?
7 miles.
That was
No, I
gross.
will give you your athleticism is probably miles ahead of me, especially now. But I have windmilled once in my life, so I have that.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that
Do you
like
wanna hear
your
the score?
famous dunk? Is that
This
your
literally
like the hardest one?
the hardest dunk I've ever thrown down, and it was Ricardo was there and gassed me, and it felt amazing. The Ricardo gas
Was it
just
in
hits
game?
different. Absolutely not. It was before practice started, and it was just a self oop off the bounce.
Who's Ricardo?
2-footed though.
Ricardo's beating everybody up here.
Ricardo's beating a lot of people. Anywhere.
Who's
Who's
Ricardo?
Ricardo?
That's who we played with.
He's beating
JUCO.
everybody up here.
Point guard.
What's his last name?
He's kind of like his game is kind of
He's
like
probably only 5'7".
his game's kind of Isaiah Thomas-y, except he gets to rack more. I would say.
He still plays.
I was gonna say all layups for you and Dale. Because
he
you
still
said
plays.
you was gonna block my shot, so and Dale just said he not gonna try for real. So all layups. I promise. All layups.
You don't even have to do this anymore. When we're right, when you lose to me and possibly Dale, and you beat everybody else, we'll say that this was a win.
Well, once I beat you, everybody else on the panel will be scared to play.
It's gonna be a little...
You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be like, oh man,
Dale won't be. But everybody else will be a little shook up.
Yeah, like,
You don't know what
man.
1-on-1 is. That's why you saying that.
No, I mean I'm going based off you hooper rules, 4 dribbles, whatever y'all want.
3 dribbles
like,
at 5'7", you not winning nothing, bro.
Leave
With
him
3
alone.
dribbles,
I said 4.
Bama,
that's why I know
you can only get to the free throw line with 3 dribbles, bro.
Oh my land, dude. Like y'all just think I probably got
T-Rex on.
Yeah, man, you asking for an extra dribble is crazy.
you know what I mean?
No,
he said I'm gonna do it like a hooper dude, and then said I'm gonna add an extra dribble. Though, like,
no,
what?
I
I
never
just
played a
say-
1-on-1 where
say-
someone said
I
check
just
up
say
4
4
dribbles.
dribbles for that reason.
4 dribbles is nuts. Like
I've never heard
that's a
4
hard
before.
count. That's a crazy math lesson right there.
I'm not
4
gonna.
dribbles is legit though. That's normally when you got like a bunch of guards that's not 6'9", and 4 dribbles is kind of
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I'm not gonna lie. I do think that Bama has game though. It would be fun to play. It would be a ton of fun to play. All right, let's get into this a little bit. We got another super chat.
Where's J-Rob
Eric
at? Did he
Dupree
run?
with the nasty take alert. Oh, I didn't even send.
He's still
him
in the
nothing.
chat.
He's still in the chat.
I texted him and he texted me back and said, bet. Then I said, you coming through? And he just didn't even look at
He just
2
loves
it,
ghosting you.
seconds. He said, there we
And
go.
now he's
praying
saying I'm
emoji.
here. Now he's saying I'm here.
Send him the
I'm
link,
like-
Shaq. I don't have him on.
Oh, he just read it. He's probably just like,
Send him
about
the
to
link.
just keep typing in the chat.
Yo,
It's
J
something
Rob,
weird.
unblock sack number.
right. Eric Dupree with a nasty take alert here. He said, nasty take, I blame LeBron for 2014 over 2011.
Which one was 2014?
They lost in 5 to San Antonio.
Oh,
It's a bad take
why?
because 2011
'Cause
was abysmal.
Yeah, but I mean, why isn't 2014 his fault?
No, he said he blames him more for 2014 than 2011. That's why it's
It's a bad take.
You can blame him for 2014, but
His team was on their last leg too.
2011 is criminal.
It really is criminal. It's like, we caught you. Like, this is wild. You have to go to jail for this. And by the way, just before I forget, there was a poll last episode on who's a better host, and I just wanted JD to face all of you guys. It was 102 votes, and it was split evenly down the middle at 51-51 for JD and Ron.
I'm not going to lie. I'm very disappointed in the chat.
I was actually
Why?
quite
That's
shocked.
fire, man. Shaq and Kobe.
Very disappointed in the chat because I clear Ron. I just clear Ron.
He clears him. Yo, Ron is
I don't think he clears Ron.
like
I think it's
we and Shaq
51-51.
haven't been this ongoing back and forth argument as Ron as a host. He loves it, and I despise it.
It's pretty criminal on Player's Choice. It is criminal here because Ron wants to debate, but every other
Right.
place, like Ron's really good.
I will say,
Give him a
No, I
ticket.
don't like him on the football show. I didn't like him yesterday with Jay Will.
Damn, you be watching a football show for like 2 minutes and say something.
No, I
crazy
don't.
and
I
then
watch
leave.
it for 4, like your dribbles.
Yo,
I just
somebody
need
asked
two to
what's the
get past
football
you,
show.
though.
Yes,
It's called Gridiron.
Player's Choice Gridiron.
J. Rob.
The only
in
reason I
building.
hate JD is because if we do something like involving Dale, he pretty much sides with Dale. How
Okay.
Dale sides with KD.
Here's what I'll say.
Nah, the only thing where JD gets nasty is anything Mavs or Luka related. He becomes unreasonable.
Here, I'm gonna.
But you know when JD's just saying it to say it though. That's why I could always like love him as a host, because I could like read JD. If he's saying Luka stuff, he knows he's being nasty and he's just doing it for whatever reason. Ron is gross, and Ron has a host voice, and I hate it.
The host voice.
I hate his host voice.
It's fire.
With a passion.
Here's what I'm gonna give Ron praise for what he did in the ticket episode when he was hosting. He did do something that I couldn't bring myself to do because I was just here for everything going on. Is that he did mute ticket, and it did cause an amazing moment in the show when he did it. So
I felt Ticket's energy right there.
He gets that. That was fire. All right, should we get to this "We're Not the Same" clip? Little Mike James appearance on ESPN, and Steph.
We have it.
Steph with the response. We absolutely do have it.
Oh, there you go, JD.
You like that?
Hello.
So,
but that's not hosting. That's producing.
Come on, it's both.
Which I clear you in producing the way you clear Ron and hosting.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I clear you in producing too. And tech savviness.
Not the first 30. Not the first 30 episodes. Okay, that had us looking like.
That's different. That's not fair. I didn't even have a chance to do that. Unfair.
Yeah, that was next level work.
That was like, wow, we should be on ESPN. That was
days. Tough. I miss those days.
That was fire.
Yeah, that was good.
All right, let's get to this clip, chat. I'm gonna roll this. This is on ESPN YouTube. So if you are familiar with the "We Are Not the Same" episode with Mike James, Shaq and Euro interviewed him, and he gave us his top 5, and he was talking about Steph Curry, and he mentions to provide a little more context in here. He did say Steph Curry could be in there, and he does respect his game, but he said that at times he could be one-dimensional. So it got the people going, and here is the clip.
My top 5 off of, like, obviously you got to perform and kill and all that. That's number 1. But then, like, I got to look at your game and just how you do it. And Steph, like, how he plays and how he gets stuff off, it's just kind of one-dimensional at times, if that makes sense.
One-on-one versus you and any of the campers here, what does that look like?
Oh, it's all bad for them. All bad for them. Even as one-dimensional as I am. I'm petty, dog. I'm so petty. Oh, I'm so petty. Keep it going.
What does Richard always say? You gotta stay petty so you don't gotta get petty, Perk?
Wow. NBA Today. Fire. You want me to roll this entire clip?
Shout out Perk.
Shout out Malika.
Shout out Malika for sure.
For sure.
I agree with that statement.
For sure.
The realest shit we ever said on this podcast. Shout out Malika.
Shout out to Malika, man. Shout out to her parents.
Oh my God, bro.
If you guys didn't know, J-Rob, I don't know if never mind.
Where is this going?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, because I don't know if people want certain information indulged about their private life.
Oh, okay.
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, is it on Instagram already?
No. Oh, is it on Instagram?
I don't know. What are we talking about here?
I know where you're going, Shaq.
I was talking about who you're dating.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's what I figured. That's what I figured, though. That's what I figured, yeah.
Oh, no, we're not about to clip anything. My bad.
Well, hold on. You date Malika?
No.
Okay, I'm about to say, it's like, damn, y'all gonna have me out here disrespectful and shit.
Yo, Shaq, you got me messing me up, bro.
I know, this week crazy.
This turn for the worst.
We need to move on.
Let's get back to the segment, y'all.
Yo. All right, I kind of want to hear what they said about it.
I'm about to get in trouble.
I actually didn't watch this. I was on a trip, so let's see what they said.
Yeah, and as if he needed any more fuel to his fire to go out there and prove people wrong. But look, I'm going to say this. Steph Curry offense is his defense. I just don't want that to go over a lot of people's heads, okay? His
That
offense
flew
is
over
his
my
defense.
head. Can we pause it?
His
That
offense
went
is-
so far over my head. I have no idea what Kendrick Perkins was alluding to right there.
Hold on, what did he say?
Wait, run that
He
one
said,
more time.
"Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
run
run
it
it back.
I'll run it back." Oh,
Run that
my
one more
God.
time.
As if he needed any more fuel to his fire
Right.
to go out there and prove people wrong. But look, I'm going to say this. Steph Curry offense is his defense.
Yeah, I don't know why he just all of a sudden went to defense off of that.
Right.
Mike ain't saying nothing about no defense.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know why he brought that up. That might go over my head too.
Let me bring it back because I'm Mr. Nasty, so I understand what he's saying. So when you play the Warriors and Steph Curry, how the way Steph shoots and the volume he shoots at, especially when them threes start hitting, ironically, your team want to do the same thing. And look at the Celtics down the stretch. They started trying to match threes with the Warriors. And that's when the Warriors able to take control of the game because that's exactly what they do. But they do it at such a nice rate and it's so clean to where the team feel like, hey, let me go down here and chunk a three. And then you looking at that scoreboard too. So when them threes start dialing up and then next thing you know, you down 9 and down 12, it's like, dang, now I got to shoot a three. And it's all in the span of like 2-3 minutes. So I see what he's saying where Steph offense would be his defense because essentially it forces you to play his same game in order to keep up mentally with what you would feel like you got to keep up with Steph. Because like I say, when them threes get to dropping, I saw one time he hit like 9 points in the span of like 40 seconds. Like that's OD, dog. Just think about playing against that. So of course you're gonna want to answer back because it's gonna be to a point I can't stop this dude. So let me go get a bucket, and then that's when you fall victim to what the Warriors do.
But isn't that true for any like high volume scorer?
Now,
if they get it going, they just get it going. And so, like, you know, there's plenty of guys out there that can just pour it on, I feel like. And so essentially, there's no stopping them. And the only way to combat that outside of getting a stop is you have to match the points. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but like, Steph's approach to it is like he said, like I ain't saying he one-dimensional because that's just dumb. Steph is not one-dimensional, and Tiki brought up a good point. He can't be one-dimensional because how open he is from three all the time because they scared of the handle, they scared of the little floaters he do in the lane. That's what creates all of his open threes because if he was just a regular three-point shooter, he would get clamped a lot easier, and it don't work like that.
Yeah, I agree with that Steph, for sure.
A lot of his volumes come from the three-point line. So, for instance, my favorite player, Kobe. When Kobe get to cooking, he cooking you at every level. I'm talking about literally every level. He gonna dunk on your center. Then he gonna do some nice fadeaway in the post. He gonna attack you mid-range. Then he gonna pull a three from 30. Like it's all phases of it. So now you just spinning all over the place. Well, with Steph, he gonna get that point to where he disrespectful, start pulling threes deep. And then when he pulled that three, and turn around before it even go in, that's when it really like just sets you off like, no way, bro, that he just pulled a three in my face and then turn around before it go in. So in your head as a competitor, we all fierce competitors. We go get to the point like, I got to shoot a three now because I just can't let him just sit here, do this all day from the 3-point line. You see what I'm saying? It's just
yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm with you. I just think there's more players like that than just Steph. Like, I think there's a lot of guys.
Nah, there's not too many people like. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Euro.
Man, at any given point, that's a
demigod, bro.
Listen, man, anybody who's going off for a 50 burger, like that's the scenario that you're facing. It don't matter what player it is.
Who in the top 10 can shoot like Steph? Like who in the top?
I'm not talking about
players in the world can shoot like Steph.
Okay, so Steph can do it more consistently. Then fine, whatever.
He does it all the time.
Well, yeah, that's cool. What I'm saying is like on any given night, somebody can drop a 50 ball. 60 ball,
yeah, but
70.
but every night they're fearful that Steph can drop a 50 ball.
Right. You heard what what's my guy name? Pat Bev said it on national television. He go against Chris Paul, he's taking the night off, he's getting a steak and some wine. He plays Steph Curry, he know every night. He's going to bed at 8:00.
He was nasty with it, man. He had to, of course he said that.
Yeah, he was being gross.
But that's how a lot of people feel about that, though. Let's be real. I mean,
about CP3.
I mean, what he's saying about CP3 was clearly personal. I mean, I was clearly personal, but I mean, we also did see CP3 clearly run out of gas. I mean, in two.
That's the point that he's making.
In two. Yeah. So, I mean, he do have a point. I mean, obviously,
you're comparing different stages, though.
Yeah,
I don't think
for sure. Yeah, no, for sure.
I don't think he's saying this about CP3 when he's
last
on New
season.
Orleans.
And also we can't make the point that nobody's shooting like Steph, and then all of a sudden throw CP3 in the mix, like he's comparable
like,
to Steph
he's not
Curry.
even a scorer. Like people not worried about CP3 getting 50, so you can't. Okay. But there's other scorers or other superstar in the NBA that walks in and they'd be like, they're good. You could pencil them in for 50 on any given night. Other than Steph, like that's a very true statement. Steph's ways just probably hurt more. It's like
I'm about to say I agree with Dale. Like I think the way Steph does it is just a little bit more demoralizing.
Yeah, it's like, God damn, bro.
Come on. You know when
my
you play
hand
pickup
up
basketball,
at the half court line.
Right. You play pickup and somebody hot from 3 and them games only to 11.
But listen,
and if you feel like there ain't nothing I could do, because every time this MF touch the rock is going in and it's demoralizing. Start yelling at your teammates. You mad at everybody.
But that's what they said about Dame too, though. Remember, I forget who they was playing in the playoffs in the bubble or whatever. But Dame came across half court and they called a timeout immediately because one of the vets that was on the bench, he was yelling at the guy who had Dame as his assignment, and he was like, "Bro, like pick him up at before half because that's Dame. Like he's in range when he comes across that line.
That's the half court. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah."
I do think it's not fair to look, I definitely understand that Steph Curry is never going to be at any point in his career considered an elite defender. But I will say this, just to combat some of what Perk is saying is most of the time when the Warriors were going to finals and winning championships, they were usually a top 3 defense in the NBA. And Steph Curry is playing 40 minutes a night on those defenses. So I'm not going to say he's an elite defender, but I mean, I'm not gonna avoid that as well, because that defense, every time they go to a finals or a big championship run, they are literally a top 5, top 3 defense every time. And he's on that defense playing significant amount of
because
minutes.
They have guys that buy in from 1 to 12.
Yeah,
it's hard to do that in the NBA.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the rest of this clip.
Defense is
I just
effort,
don't want that to go over a lot of people's heads, okay? His offense is his defense. Think about it.
His offense is his defense, but he's also put on a bunch of muscle this season. We saw him, what do you say, Perk, slide those puppies on the defensive end?
Yeah, shuffle them puppies. He was sliding them puppies.
What do you think, Dave?
I mean, of all the times to go at Steph Curry, the summer of 2022, Mike James, what are you doing? And I loved Mike James when he was on Brooklyn a couple years ago. He's got a ton of layers to his game. But to go at that guy now, I don't know. I don't get it.
But also, was he really going at Steph Curry? Like, the context is getting so skewed, it's insane.
I would like to move on.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Because I can't speak openly. And I don't like it when I can't speak openly.
Especially when you said the context is skewed and we created the context, so just move on.
I mean, we didn't create anything, but all right.
Yeah, of course.
We can move on. We have another We Are Not the Same moment with the Nico Mannion clip talking about the toughest high school opponent he played. This is just our clip. If you're not familiar with it, I'm going to roll it, and then I want to talk about it.
Who was the best high school player you played against?
I mean, that's a simple one for me. Y'all are gonna hate me because the answer is simple, bro. It's Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
Played against him on a circuit growing up, and so I'm living right now with my best friend Cam, and it's funny because we went to school together, went to high school together, and I used to come back from all our AAU events, whatever, and he'd be like, "Oh, I saw this kid. He's nice." I'm like, "Yeah, he's pretty good." Like I was never like, "Oh, he was cold." You know what I mean? Like I was always like, "Yeah, he's solid. He's good. Whatever." I came back from the Under Armour All America camp, and I'm like, "Bro, Anthony Edwards is the truth." Like I was like, and this is like 8th or 9th grade. I'm like, he's a top 5 pick for sure, like lock. You could just tell there was something. He moved different, and I think he was ranked like in the 20s at the time, because I remember we were sitting at a table with like Scotty Lewis and Brian Antoine. We're eating lunch at the camp, and he's like, "Bro, we're talking about the rankings," and he's like, "I'm not throwing shade to you guys, but put anyone on that list in front of me, and I'm killing every single one of them." Said it with a straight face, like that's his mentality, and you can see how he plays, like it shows.
Jack?
I have nothing to say about this. I didn't even know this was about to be played, and I'm sure Dale hates this segment.
I have no idea why it was there, but it was there, and I played it. This is just what hosts do, I guess.
JD, they're trying to sabotage you to make Ron
right,
get more
this
votes.
is bananas.
Zach is crazy, man.
Ron Ron makes the docs, and he's like, "I'll just slip this shit in here."
Well, that was just a.
And the two players he named, Scotty and Antoine, like I know them.
That was just
Like
a little flex.
I guess he said the name, and y'all was like, "Okay, who's that?"
Well, please. What was that nasty of Ant?
No, but going into 9th grade, Scotty Lewis was ranked pretty high. He was McDonald's and all that, committed to Florida. So was the Bryant Antoine kid. They're local New Jersey, New York kids.
Yeah, I know who both.
Yeah, so it wasn't nasty at that time to say what he said, but I think the whole bring up Nico and talking about this was pretty gross after you bring up Mike James on ESPN. It was pretty wicked out, Ron.
That's because let me ask you something about Ant though, because a couple episodes ago when the playoffs were still going on and the Warriors were playing the Grizzlies, and we were talking about Ja, right, and his confidence / cockiness, and he wasn't really feeling it and everything. How do you feel about?
It's not on the court stuff. I think it was never what Ja was doing on the court. I hated what Ja was doing off the court. It was everything off the court, like every little stuff he'll say, he'll butt in. And I don't see that. I don't see that from Ant. Well, not yet. It's kind of like what Dejounte Murray has been on these last 3 weeks. I don't like.
You're not feeling that.
I'm not to talk about that
right now. I'm not.
Can we please talk about that?
It's that type of. He's telling Paolo to be humble, this, that, and the third, but he's playing pickup and he's taking the ball and hitting the regular Joe Schmo in the head.
Come on, man.
He did it to two different people. He did it at the crossover and he did it at the Zeke end.
It's like, come on, bro.
I'm just gonna let y'all know. If I got all this 10-hour shift and somebody hit me in the head with a ball all the last time.
Exactly, bro. I feel
so that being his, bro. Like,
I will say though, listen, I will say though, I was there for both of those, for both of those games. And nobody did nothing. Nothing happened. Nobody reacted to it. Of course, the crowd had the reaction, and everybody was like oohing and on. But as far as like the players or the bench or the refs, it was just like it was a play. Like somebody just did like a pick and roll situation. You know what I mean? It was nothing. It was just like it just happened. And I don't know. Dejounte untouchable in Seattle.
Don't go on social media trying to talk about a kid being humble and stuff when you the one out here bouncing basketballs over people's heads like this is an N1 mixtape.
And I mean, if I recall right, Dejounte from the Central District of Seattle, which I know he grew up around that, and I know that's kind of always been in him, like that edge or that nastiness or that feistiness. But it's just all coming to fruition. Like bouncing the ball off of somebody's head being your specialty is crazy. Like, that's a nasty rollout. Like, this is my special move. I see you and I bounce the ball up your head twice and go shoot a layup.
Bro, he has to bust this out in an NBA game now.
Yo, he has to.
He has to.
I want him to do it.
He getting suspended.
To Chris Paul.
I want to do it to Pat Bev. See what
he getting suspended.
No,
Didn't one of the Morris twins do that?
Smart. I want to see him do that against Marcus Smart.
Marcus Smart. Yeah, I would love to see that too.
He's a dog.
I would love to see that too.
Something like that. Somebody like that.
If Dejounte would have did that to me in the Zeke end, I don't know what I would have done.
Yeah,
I would have been ready to kill Dejounte. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm just like, bro, like, come on, bro. What is this? Why are you doing this?
Yeah, like
it was a bad look. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling it.
Oh my God, Dejounte.
He's easily probably one of the most hated NBA players right now.
Crazy. He's definitely going to be. He definitely put a target on his back this season. Guys going to remember that. They're going to want to see it in real games,
and they're going to want to do it back to him
for sure. For sure.
Joel Embiid hitting Dejounte Murray in the head, just pounding him into the ground like that Gopher game.
Yeah.
Jamal.
Now that's the definition of weird.
That was weird.
Jamal Williams sent a super chat, said shout out to Taylor Rooks too. Fire. All right, let's talk about the circus in Brooklyn. KD doubling down on his trade request out of Brooklyn in a meeting with owner Joe Tsai, saying he doesn't have faith in the Nets' direction. Also reportedly told...
Who do you want to speak?
Hold on. He also reportedly told Joe that he needs to choose between him or the head coach Steve Nash and GM Sean Marks. Mars, you've been quiet. Let's hear what you have to say.
I just find it funny how he got Steve Nash hired, everyone knew it was a bad idea. And now he's given the Nets an ultimatum about the coach that he asked for after he got Kenny Atkinson, who was a good coach, fired. I just find that kind of ironic. And then you look at the fact that he wasn't a huge fan of Steve Kerr. He questioned the Warriors offense while he was there. It seems to me, like, just as an outsider, that KD seems to think he knows more than he does when it comes to running a successful basketball team.
Dell?
I didn't hear the question. I'm sorry. I just had a call.
Oh, we're talking about
from who? Dominique Wilkins?
No.
Kevin Durant?
No.
Your brother who's an NBA scout?
No. Go ahead.
Mars actually just cooked you, man. Yeah, he just cooked KD, and I'm with Mars.
We're talking about KD.
Okay, go ahead. What was the question?
Talking about KD asking out his most recent meeting with Joe Tsai.
And what was Mars' take about it?
Said essentially that KD's nasty.
Oh, he's gross, but I want to hear like the cooking part.
I don't think I cooked KD. I just said I think that it's kind of ironic that he asked for Steve Nash and I was asking for him to get fired. And then it's pretty well maybe rumored that he wanted Kenny Atkinson, who's pretty known as a good coach in the NBA. He wanted him gone. He questioned Steve Kerr and Golden State. He said our offense wasn't sustainable in the playoffs. But we've clearly is. And then even if you go back to OKC, he wasn't a huge fan of Billy Donovan either. So I think I find it funny that KD seems to know so much about coaches, but his coaching decisions seem to not favor him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I don't remember the Steve Kerr questioning. I don't know much about Kenny, but I know for a fact he wanted Ty Lue before he ever wanted Steve Nash. I know that to be a fact. He wanted Ty Lue. I think the front office brought up Steve Nash to them, and he signed off on it. He signed off on it. He's like, I know Steve Nash from the Warriors, this, that, and third. Let's go at it. Let's, you know what I'm saying? But he didn't say, yo, go and get Steve Nash. He didn't say that. He said, go and get Tyronn Lue. Like, I know that. So hold on.
Yo, are you disappointed in KD's career?
No, not at all. Hold on, you guys. Yes, buddy.
I am.
Go get your iPad.
And I love
It's
KD.
on your bed, on the top bed. Go ahead. And close the door. Yes. Yeah, so
Facts, Jalen.
Okay.
Yo, please.
So the coaching carousel of what is going on, I think the choosing is Jalen, you left the door wide open, Jalen. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Like, I just asked Jalen.
I'm here for this.
Yeah, we love it.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's a
door,
bad
please.
career.
All the way.
Stealing the
show. Kid's nuts, bro. Like, still standing by the door looking at me, like moving side, like away like this. But look, so it's not a bad career, but the coach thing, I didn't expect him to axe out, and I didn't expect him to do this coach's thing because this is not in his MO. Like, you know what I'm saying? So this is just, but one thing I could say, like, he's been saying this and he really don't give a damn what the media thinks about him. Like, it's like, like, write your own narrative, this, that, and third. He's so comfortable right now. It's like, if this is true or if it's not, like, he acts to pick or choose. He just really just don't care.
Do you think he's losing out money because of it?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
He's not a headache in the locker room. He's not a
No, I don't mean that. I mean
sponsorship?
Yeah.
Nah, no way.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. But you asking that doesn't mean I'm like, probably, you know what I'm saying? Maybe some, who knows? Everything is public perception for sure in a way, but so I don't think so. But I know some people out there be like, he's for sure losing. Like Shaq's brother Dave is thinking KD's losing mad money because he just have a way of thinking about stuff like that in a different way.
Like it's a scandal,
is losing money.
I don't think he's losing money, but I think he definitely has opportunities that he's leaving on the table.
Like what?
I think leaving New York. I think leaving New York.
What could he be leaving on the table?
What opportunities?
No, like for example, like if you have like a PG type of person, and not PG the player, I'm talking about, you know, just PG the rating, like a LeBron, who, if whatever product you want to sell, LeBron is going to be able to do that. Chris Paul is going to be able to do that, et cetera, right? But KD, who is, you know, like we know who KD is in terms of like he's being himself. He don't care. He's like the Charles Barkley type. I'm not your role model. And so that automatically like eliminates a lot of the stuff, like let's say, I don't know, like children's books or whatever, if he was to say, you see what I'm saying? So not to say that he was going to do that anyway, but I just mean like the spectrum of opportunity is smaller than for a player who isn't as outspoken as KD.
Basically everything he wants to do, he can do. So this is why I would say no.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm with that too.
That man is still getting his paper, bro.
I don't think anybody can pay him enough money as far as a sponsor more than what the NBA are paying these players these days. And that's why I don't think players have to go around trying to sell this or do this. Players are just doing what they want because they have so much money. It's ridiculous.
But how much do Nike pay him and Braun?
I don't know if that's true. Because
like over 10 years, I mean, he's still getting paid by Nike. Like that's a sports company. But I'm saying like
LeBron has a lifetime deal with Nike. He's going to be getting paid for the rest of his life.
Yeah. But like Coca-Cola coming to him and saying, "What? I'm gonna pay you how much money to do this commercial?"
Definitely a few M's.
A bag.
He's getting
a few M's, and he's looking at that like, I don't even know if it's worth it.
Yeah.
I
mean, he got so many streams of like money at this point. You got to remember, he's in that video game now, Multiverses. He's gonna be getting royalties from that. Like, this man's bread is stupid.
I don't think they're losing. I don't think he's losing sponsors. More so than like you see how Kyrie, they say he lost his Nike deal, how Kyrie is losing this and the third. It's because the way they're viewing Kyrie is in a different light.
But you can't compare that Nike deal because he actually went against Nike. And so like I don't think KD is going against anybody. I'm just saying like in terms of like,
I didn't know that. How did he go against Nike?
When the Kyrie 8 came out, or at least like the initial rollout, like leaked images and stuff like that, he was like, these shoes are trash. I had nothing to do with the shoe. This is not me. I'm not representing this, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
That's what he said.
Yeah, that'll get you clipped for sure.
Yeah, it's kind of sucks though. I ain't gonna lie. It definitely sucks that he ain't gonna be making no more Kyries though.
But there's a new Kyrie coming out right now.
Yeah. I think this is his last year of the contract.
If he does leave, he's signing with Kanye. He's signing with Kanye.
Yeah, he's probably.
I believe he'll go to Donda as well.
Yeah, I can see that for sure.
But isn't that Adidas though? That's like being Adidas.
Yeah, he'd be going Adidas. Yeah, he'd be going Adidas.
And you know the what is it? The 500s? Not the 500s. One of them shoes or whatever. They have the same bottom as the Kobe's. So it's actually a basketball shoe that Kanye is making. You know, a lot of people don't know that.
So some of the Iona basketball team was playing in Yeezys. Yeah, like a couple years back. So
yeah,
but let's keep holding KD accountable though, y'all. Let's not forget my man's did a lot. Definitely did a lot. Just
you can't blame him. First off, like what he didn't ask for Steve Nash. I think that was his homeboy Kyrie Irving.
Signed off.
Of course, he signed off.
Kyrie didn't ask for Nash either, though. Kyrie didn't ask for Nash.
Hold on, guys. Let's be real though. If Kevin Durant, Kyrie say we don't want Steve Nash, they still gonna hire Steve Nash? Let's be
no.
You're
correct on that, but in that sense, you don't think him going to Joe Tsai's like, all right, I signed off on him, but now I know I made a mistake.
I mean,
wait, you think Joe Tsai said that?
No, this is what KD's saying. If he's saying make, you know what I'm saying? If he's saying make the thing, but people are saying it like, oh, he knocked on Steve Nash door. He didn't bring Steve Nash to Sean Marks. He brought Tyronn Lue there, and they went with Steve Nash. So honestly, who's to know? Like who's to know if that's where it started with that, and then how he's trying to take Kyrie's side, because they say Kyrie hates Marks and
I probably believe it's clear. It's clear.
And the biggest thing of all of this, the Nets did not know Kevin Durant or Kyrie Irving was coming to the New Jersey Nets. Like
I bet they wish it would have stayed that way.
They found out like everybody else, oh, we're picking the Nets. You're not going to turn down that anyway.
But Kyrie also said they didn't need a coach, like they did.
Right.
Like it did look like they was out there freestyling, and then there was reports that Kyrie was hosting second practices with the starters, like after they finished practicing. Like I personally just feel like with this whole situation, at the end of the day, I give Kevin Durant a lot of credit because, out of a lot of professional athletes, what Kevin Durant has shown me in his career, that he's choosing his happiness first every single time. He is the first athlete that I feel like in sports, he's going to choose himself. Like, if I don't want to be here, I ain't putting up with it because
I think like LeBron was first.
Ricky Williams.
Yeah, maybe LeBron was first. But the thing is,
Ricky
LeBron,
Williams left.
The difference is
didn't come back.
And then came back.
He didn't come back, I think.
No, he did.
But the difference is,
I'm talking about the football player.
He finishes every contract he's ever had.
He came back.
He doesn't request. You never seen anybody trade for LeBron. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying like Kevin Durant will straight up be like, I'm good. Like, let me move on. I'm not really mad at Kevin Durant for wanting to leave. I just think ultimately, I think he should commit to being the NBA's greatest mercenary ever and just make different every stop, bring home a ring. That could be a part of his legacy. Who cares if one group of fan base gets behind him? I mean,
I love that narrative.
Who are we talking about?
Kevin Durant. I think Kevin Durant should just go different stops, win championships, and be a mercenary because that's what it looks like.
Wait, J.
I thought you were talking about LeBron.
No, I'm talking about Kevin Durant.
Hold on, J. Rob.
But he hasn't won. He already hasn't won everywhere he went.
Yeah,
he's already won in the hole. He didn't win anything with OKC.
Kevin Durant.
He didn't win with OKC.
No, he didn't win with OKC. But what I'm saying is, if he switches destination, like let's say he finishes his contract out wherever he goes, say he goes to Phoenix. He wins one in Phoenix. He'll have 2 years left. He'll probably not extend there. He gonna win somewhere else. That's
you think that Phoenix team can beat the Golden State Warriors?
But even still, that's 2 and 2.
It's possible.
It's going to take 3 years.
Even still, 2 and 2. That's enough. That's enough to carry a narrative.
I'm not saying it's going to happen overnight. I'm just saying it could happen throughout his career. Like if he goes to multiple stops and brings home multiple rings and multiple destinations, that would be like the thing of his career.
It's
too late.
It's too late. No.
Like 34
because he's not because number one, like I said,
34.
OKC he didn't win. He's not going to win in Brooklyn, and then if he goes somewhere else, then he's 2 for 2. 2 for 4, right? Winning, meaning 4 different teams, 2 championships. If he wins with the next stop, there's already players like LeBron who literally have won everywhere that they went.
But
and so if you want to make that part of his legacy, and like that narrative for KD isn't strong enough to carry his legacy.
There's nothing that can save KD unless he goes to.
Kevin Durant is already like a top 20 player of all time. The more rings he gets,
but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about his.
You're talking about his legacy.
We're talking about the legacy. We're talking about the part of his legacy that you're trying to paint the picture of right now in terms of him being the mercenary, going to whatever team and then winning championships. That he's already won in the hole. That's not going to work.
Shaq.
No,
because there's already players out there. Because there's already players out there that have won a championship with every team that they've been with.
Okay.
KD is a top 20 talent of all time. But I'm trying to figure out what makes him the 2 rings puts him top 20.
Don't be nasty, please. Shaq, don't be nasty.
Wait. You don't think Kevin Durant is a top 20 player of all
time? Don't be nasty, bro.
Top 27.
I don't know if you and Ticket went to the same amusement park and put
Kevin
Shaq.
Durant
Don't be
is
gross,
one
bro.
of the 20th best players to pick up a basketball.
Shaq, don't do this, Shaq. You can't, Shaq. I honestly, you personally cannot name 19 players you think is better than KD.
No. I said talent. I said talent for sure. I'm talking about career. So is Giannis over KD?
To me, no.
I think
when it's
over.
No, I said no.
By the time when
that's
the careers
the answer.
are done,
that's Izzy. What do you mean?
When the careers are done,
this is why I ask these questions.
I agree with that. I do think that.
I love KD, but then I look around and I'm saying, KD, outside of the Golden State Warriors stacked team, I'll give you those rings. What else has happened?
Why was the team stacked?
It was stacked before he got there.
No, it was stacked before he got there.
It was stacked.
It wasn't stacked before he got there.
It doesn't matter if it's stacked or not. This is a championship team, back-to-back championship team that he joined. Let's just say that.
And it's him.
So is D Wade in front of KD?
No.
Based off of what though?
No.
Playing
Why isn't he?
Shaq, what? Okay, so you're rating.
Not a better player than him.
Shaq, I know Shaq to be the
No,
person
top 20
hates,
player. He's a
hate.
top 20 player. I'm saying, like, in the grand scheme of basketball, like how the Hall of Fame looks at basketball, how everybody fucking looks at basketball outside of, okay, there's players and there's accolades. I acknowledge he's a top, well, as a talent, top 10 player of all time.
So you're saying based on what he's achieved, he isn't top
off
20.
of achievements, accolades, the full picture, we just shove KD into the top 15, top 20, and it's like, yeah, but it shouldn't just be that.
But you shove him out of it because you have a bias against his rings.
I didn't shove it out of it. I said we need to look at both sides of the spectrum because we kill guys like D-Wade for
No one's killing D-Wade. I just don't think
nobody killed D-Wade, bro.
I don't think D-Wade is a better basketball player if you take all your accolades that no one brought up but you away. I think Kevin Durant is a better basketball player than D-Wade.
But KD's a 12-time All-Star, 4-time scorer.
But I don't bring up accolades. This is why I don't get what Shaq.
But we can though because Kevin Durant.
I don't do that. I don't do it. Shaq don't do it either. Shaq hates 6 rings for Mike to 4 to LeBron. He hates that ending. So the fact that he's doing this now, I'm lost. I'm lost.
I love how y'all just always bring up scoring, but when I think of a basketball, maybe I'm old school, but I think about defense as well. Like, how can you just overlook what they do on the defensive end just to bring up their offense? Because
we can look at defense. We're still not going to name 20 guys who play better than
Kevin Durant is a 6-time first team All NBA. Dwayne Wade's only done it twice.
But I mean, he was competing against Curry.
Does on the defensive end,
but that's still the truth.
And then D-Wade came up at a time with Kobe Bryant at the 2. So how many all NBAs you gonna give D-Wade over Kobe?
Don't matter.
I'm just going about KD was at the time when LeBron was
talking about the accolades. We're talking about the black and white things that we could just tangibly see. So one guy got 4 scoring titles.
Okay, so Mars,
16,
you gotta bring up defense.
Yes,
one guy got 1 NBA MVP of the league. One guy does not. One guy got 2 MVPs.
We know D-Wade's career versus KD career. We know it clears. I don't care what you guys say. But Mars, in the last 30 to 40 years, are you telling me that there aren't players with 2 rings with more accolades than KD that we don't have in front of him? Or even close, 1 ring, because 1 is essentially 2. We don't really carry so much weight, 2 versus 1. I mean, a 3-peat is fire, but like Kevin Garnett versus a KD career. Why is KD's career better than Kevin Garnett's?
I mean, I have KG over KD, but that's a different discussion. But I mean, you could argue like accolades-wise, KD, if you want to take out the 2 rings or even include them,
we can leave them.
Then you could argue maybe he's not top 15, but you'd have to start ranking guys like Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain. I don't think you could do it just with guys from the 80s and afterwards. I don't think you could get to 15 names, personally.
Got you. That's fair.
Why do we rank
Shaq,
KD over Dirk?
Accolades is the reason, like, you rank your top whatever.
Rank my
I'm
top
trying to
whatever
understand
what?
where this is going, because you always find a narrative to nitpick and to make sense of what you're saying. So is that what you're doing now? Like
no,
now?
I'm putting together a gumbo of accolades, skill, competitiveness. So Shaq, a lot of things that I put into the pot.
Can you give us 19, 20 players that you think are better than Kevin Durant?
You're a gumbo.
I said talent. No, but if I sat down
all
next
time,
show,
you don't think it's
if
all time.
I promise you, I can find you 14 players all time with a mixture of everything.
We said 20 guys. When I said top 20, you made a face like I was crazy. So we need 20 guys better than him. We don't need 14.
I can nitpick 20. And probably Dipsy into 19 as well. But I digress.
I think that's atrocious.
But what I'm saying, when I said he was a top 20 player all time, you looked like I was tripping. Now you can tiptoe.
I never looked like you was tripping when he said it. I just played devil's advocate of look at both sides. You guys unanimous.
Is what?
Wait,
him going to the Warriors.
I think it's clear.
I mean, if we take those rings away, and I've always said this before there was ticket. I've always said this on the show. If you take those 2 rings away, it's Carmelo Anthony. Do you guys have Carmelo Anthony top 20?
How is it Carmelo Anthony?
What? Let me ask you. What if you take Michael Jordan? I'm asking you now. I have a question.
Hold on. Wait. Nobody answered the question. Can I ask the question? Do you have Carmelo Anthony top 20?
No.
Melo possibly could be from 18 to 24.
No, he cannot be. I can't agree.
Yeah,
with
I don't see a world where
cannot
that
be.
happens.
I can't get behind
fine.
that.
Yeah, that's
I can't get behind that.
That's perfectly fine, Shaq. But out of all these players you ever watch in the NBA, why you only always take away KD's rings?
Yeah, I was just about to ask that, bro.
Yeah,
where's Michael Jordan minus the 6?
No, Mars, you get mad because if I take away his rings, then Steph comes in.
Yeah, I was gonna say
so
by
Mars,
default, you're taking away
you,
Steph's rings as well.
We can take away Steph's rings as well.
So
All
Steph
I'm
has
saying
2
is,
rings.
I didn't take away anybody's ring. I said if. I didn't say I'm taking it away. I said if, just so you guys can look at both sides of the picture, because I feel like everybody up here is alluded to hypotheticals. That's what this show is. So how are you going to sit here and get mad when I do it and try to nitpick, but when you guys do it, it's okay? That's the game we like to play.
In your hypothetical world where KD didn't join Golden State and has no rings,
I see both hypotheticals.
Do you have Scottie Pippen over KD in that hypothetical world?
In the hypothetical,
it's no world Scottie Pippen is better basketball player than Kevin Durant. With him with 2 rings or no rings, no world, bro. It's no world.
I agree.
I said no.
So why would you keep taking away his rings for what? Because many people have Scottie Pippen the top 25 player ever, regardless of the fact.
You only get upset when I do it to KD. Why is that?
Because KD's the only rings you ever take away. You don't ever sit here and say, imagine Braun with no, Braun. You never said imagine Braun never went to Miami. You never said that on this show.
I mean, why would I do that when he's won rings in 3 different destinations? It's hard to do that to a player. So am I going to take away his existence on teams, on 3 different teams? I'm just trying to figure out.
I don't care. That's my.
You take away one. Take away the LA destination, and he's still second greatest of all time.
Take away his Miami rings when he teamed up with D Wade. He has 2 rings now. Take away his Cleveland when he goes back to
He wouldn't be second anymore. He wouldn't be second anymore.
And that's weird to me. And that will always be weird to me. Always. Because you the person that hates people saying Jordan has 6
LeBron only won one.
4.
Wait, Mars. So if LeBron only won one championship, he would still be second greatest of all time?
Did he get worse at basketball?
But that's what I said. I said talent versus accolades.
But you're asking me to rank in a way I don't judge players. I'm not like if MJ lost in the finals, he didn't get worse at basketball.
Where is Bradley Beal?
It's no way in hell that LeBron clears Kobe Bryant if he only has 1 championship.
I mean, to me, he's still better. To me, he's still better at basketball. I mean, if you're going to go on accolades,
you need the accolades.
That's fair.
You need the accolades though to almost like. The accolades, that's fair,
damn near, let's stop being nasty.
Talent. They cement your talent.
I don't agree.
Wait. They cement your.
They do. In terms of ranking,
you guys can sit up here. You guys can sit up here and give guys passes all you want to, and that's fine.
Shaq,
that's perfectly fine with me.
Shaq, let me ask you one question. Let me ask Shaq a question.
We all know.
Shaq,
we all know that was a little weird. It was a little weird what happened in Golden State.
If KD went to the Warriors. When KD went to the Warriors, had he lost in the finals when he played and all that stuff, would that have hurt his legacy?
For sure.
Okay.
Yo, if KD leaves, what's a team that you think would equate the move to Golden State or even like come close to where you're like, man,
Boston.
like KD is actually
if he goes to Boston after they just swept him,
if he goes to Boston,
that'd be crazy.
I think if he goes to Boston or goes back to Golden State, it could be kind of ugly out here.
I feel like Golden State's the only place you have to go back to the champions. I'm not knocking him for going to Boston.
You know what?
I'm not. Why?
If it's a trade,
they just swept him.
No,
he don't have a no trade. He don't have a no trade clause. So
that's why to me it doesn't like Brooklyn control.
No, Mars, what are you saying right now? So where did he get traded to the Warriors? Where was that? When did that trade happen?
That was free agency.
Okay, so that's why I'm saying that's why the Boston situation is much different.
No, I agree.
You understand that?
No, I agree with that. I'm just saying we were talking about where would we go that we look at KD.
I don't look at KD as a player that's gonna sit out. If he's not traded by the trade deadline, I think he'll show up in training camp.
Yeah, I think he'll end up playing no matter what.
And that's fine.
All right, we got some super chats. Nick Dawson sent one when we were talking about Kyrie and KD. Said, didn't Kyrie say they didn't need a coach? Oh, Kyrie. Eric Dupree sent super chat. I think we can start putting him in that 20 range. Outside of Golden State, is his career that much different from Charles Barkley?
Yes. Look, at the end of the day,
And so is Bradley Beals.
You have to just keep it. We have to just keep it 100 sometimes, though. Like when it comes to like the rings, we look at the greatest players and how we cement them in these lists based off how they won. Like we love Charles Barkley, great player, but at the end of the day, him not having a ring will always be a ketchup stain on his
because he
white
played
shirt.
in the era that was dominated by one. So you gonna hold that against him?
That's what we do. That's literally what we do.
He played in the era.
I
now,
don't
if
do
Jordan,
that,
now if Jordan showed you that people can get one in on him like LeBron did, I would give y'all that. But the fact of every time the Bulls made it to the finals, they won.
Well, teams went back to back while Jordan. Teams went back to back while Jordan was in the NBA.
Okay.
Which Jordan?
Pistons and the Rockets.
Okay, you see, this is why I hate when people do this.
All I'm saying is that
MJ
people
wasn't
have
there
to
for
win.
one of the Rockets.
I'm just saying, no, I'm not trying to
say
that's an indictment. I'm not using that as an indictment, but Bam was trying to use competitiveness as an argument as to like why
that's legit,
guys did why he didn't win.
Every time
people did win. People did win while Jordan was in the NBA.
The NBA even told you that. They said when Mike wasn't in the league, it was like shit. We can breathe now. The title is up for grabs.
You're talking about a 3-year stretch and a 3-year stretch. Michael Jordan played longer than that 6 year stretch. You're talking longer than that 6 year stretch, bro. He played in the NBA longer than that. There's no.
But so you're counting his rookie year. You're counting his rookie year. You're counting the second year when he played 67 games. You're counting his third year. You're counting Scottie Pippen first year. You're doing all this to compare the fact that he's saying when Michael Jordan first won a championship. If you're gonna do that, that's what you're doing.
My point is to tell Bama that when we rank players in terms of how great they are, unfortunately, rings, MVPs, those things will always come up because how are we able to differentiate players?
But we're not ranking LeBron James rookie year compared to LeBron James losing the finals in 2011. We're not doing that.
Oh, y'all, we literally talk about him losing finals in year 3 and talk about and use that.
You know what's crazy? I've never heard anyone use Bron getting swept versus the Spurs against him with that team. Me personally, and I've talked sports, I've never heard anyone say that's a knock to LeBron James. I've never heard that.
Bam, I don't know why you shake your head like that. No, I literally am in a group chat. I'm in a group chat with you, bro.
They get this. They take this.
I literally evidently see what you say.
They take it out of context. No, you take sexuals. You don't need crazy narratives to try to paint LeBron as the greatest player to ever play basketball, and it fucking pisses me off because, like I said, if you want to say LeBron is one of the greater athletes to play the sport of basketball, I will give you that. But saying he was the best basketball player.
So Bama, where do you have him?
That's somebody's opinion, though, Bama.
I'm kind of like I'm with Ticket. He has 6 for me.
Oh my god.
He has 6 for me.
Who's the 5 you have above LeBron?
All right, so check me out, right?
Bama, this isn't gonna end well.
Mars, I don't care. I don't care.
If it's consistent logic, it's fine.
Hear me out. Kobe's my 1. I'm not even finna get into it. My 2 is Kareem. 3 is MJ. 4 is Magic. And 5, I got my boy Diesel.
Okay, so you think Magic Johnson plays basketball better than LeBron James?
Oh, hell yeah.
Like, just playing the sport of basketball. I tell people Magic Johnson does that better.
I feel like Magic and Bird being in the 80s was like a disservice to their career because they was leagues ahead of the 80s, bro. Like, I guarantee you, if they had the Nike Vapor shoes on and the
Magic Johnson,
they had on the Converse.
Y'all would love it.
Magic Johnson was better than LeBron James, Bama, for real.
It's the fact that it's the 80s.
Magic Johnson was better than LeBron.
And you said you care about defense as well. And you said you care about defense.
He only cares about defense when it's to defend Kobe Bryant, bro. Defense only matters sometimes, bro.
Like you said, Kobe at once. I thought the logic was going to be the more skilled players.
What are you talking about?
And then you said
Kobe's 12-time all-team defense.
That matters.
He played both ends of the court. He had a
but Magic Johnson didn't.
Like
that's the point.
50-something points and locking up your best.
Bro, the point he's making is that you're talking about defense, but Magic Johnson was not.
Yeah, Magic Johnson didn't
ridiculous.
Play
it wasn't like ridiculous defender, bro.
He was.
But you talk about
he
defense.
Was average at best.
Okay, so y'all put LeBron at 2, who was just average at best on defense. He
LeBron
plays defense when he wants. He plays
LeBron's
defense when he
LeBron's average
J-Rob
at best on
said
defense.
that. J-Rob was
about LeBron at
LeBron plays defense when he wants, but
35 years old.
How is LeBron average at best on defense?
He's been in the NBA since he's been 18 years old and has been a great defender. Literally, one of the biggest things about him was like he can play 1 through 5. That's why guys out here looking for players who could guard 1 through 5. That's from LeBron James type player.
That is what the LeBron fans say when they have a boner for LeBron. He can play 1 through 5. No, he can't.
But do you see?
He can only check.
You have a boner for LeBron when you.
He can only check stretch bigs. He cannot check a legit big down in the post.
That's fine. That's fine. But you said he was an average defender.
So will Giannis. They will cook him in the post.
Come on, man.
He can only check stretch bigs.
You see, okay, this is the thing I hated. I've always hated about the LeBron thing, because I think LeBron could play defense. I think LeBron's an overrated defender. I always said that, but I hate when people say he's a great defender because he could play 1 through 5. Right?
I agree.
I hate that because, okay, you're just saying you do that with Giannis too, Mars. So don't agree.
But I never said Giannis couldn't guard 1 through 5 because I don't even think he can.
Wait, you just said that on the show like 2 weeks ago. He's a better defender than Drew Holiday.
Yeah, we were talking about paint protection.
Because you said he guards in multiple positions. That's what you said.
No, I said.
But y'all acting like
you can watch the TikTok. I said
this is not what we're talking about. Hold on.
But
LeBron's
we're
literally been a multiple
right.
positional defender.
So 1 through 5 he's not guarding the 5-man at a good clip. He's just switching on him because he's a big body. When I say which guard did he lock down, everybody on this panel is just gonna go to one segment of him playing great defense against Derrick Rose. Nothing else.
So we're not going to talk about Tony Parker. What happened there? When he literally guarded Tony Parker for the last quarter of the game.
So guards who can't shoot. So guards who can't shoot.
Come on, bro. Like let's not act like.
Yeah, don't minimize that, Mars.
No, but it's true. If you're guarding guards who can't shoot.
Yeah, but Tony Parker. But you acting like Tony Parker is out here just doing nothing but supposed to be shooting and he can't shoot.
No, because
that's a flawed playmaker.
At no point in the finals did LeBron James guard Steph Curry.
LeBron is questionable.
Guarded
D-Rose when he's going around.
He blocked Steph's shot and talked crazy to him.
Come on, bro.
Going around.
You're talking about
That's
no, especially not with somebody like Tim Duncan, who then is able to pop, or like Tim Duncan is not even the only one that set the screen. Like, just listen, man. Just because you guarding a guard that can't shoot and he does a pick and roll doesn't mean that you know what I mean, you have an easier job defending it. Because if that's no, Mars, no.
It is. You're not having to fight through the
screen. I can. Oh, man.
It's much harder to guard a pick and roll where you have to fight over to contain Stephen Curry than to guard Tony Parker.
Okay.
Just the throw of a shot.
Mars calling Tony Parker an easy guard is crazy.
I never said he was an easy guard.
I'm not saying easy guard,
but Mars, you are but the fact that you're using Tony Parker and you're minimizing the fact
by
that
default easier than guarding guards who can
multi-positional defender. So you're using
a fact. That's not minimizing.
That's Shaq.
They're great scorers,
though. Who would you rather guard?
They are great scorers. It's still easier to guard someone who can't shoot.
Tony Parker or Manu Ginobili? Who would you rather guard? Tony Parker or Manu Ginobili?
Like, I'm trying to win the game. Who am I locking up?
Yeah. Who you think you got a better chance to lock up?
Both are disgusting.
Manu Ginobili.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you,
bro. Tony Parker is fast as shit.
Thank you.
I mean,
Bron,
when you give yourself a bigger run,
Bron is fast as shit.
Play off. Speed difference doesn't really matter, but sure.
Wait, so Bron, you're saying that who are we comparing his defense to? Is the question?
Not comparing.
It was meant to be compared to Magic. We was meant to be comparing.
Wait, but didn't Bron almost win a defensive
he
player?
clears Magic.
It's not even close. They're in different
universes. It's clear as day that LeBron's been a good defender, but because he wasn't first team all defense his whole career, that is a slight.
But the guys y'all put him over, damn, there was first team all defense.
I don't base
it
on.
I'm only asking you because you have Magic over LeBron. That's the only reason I'm talking about defense.
I'm just saying.
But a guy who's not a better defender over him.
But at the end of the day, Magic still had locked in on defense when it was time to.
Magic couldn't play no defense.
LeBron didn't do that.
Magic didn't play defense. Like
Gabe,
whenever you think he locked in,
I know
you have your
defender.
Yo,
I said KD's a good on-ball defender. That's all I said.
I know you have an agenda here, but bro, stop trying to use Magic to say that.
I don't have an agenda.
Magic Johnson is better.
Magic is though.
Even if Magic tried his hardest.
Magic is, and that dude had a legit asterisk because if he didn't catch HIV, who would know where his career would have been?
In no point and in no world was Magic Johnson a better defender than LeBron.
That HIV shit is crazy.
He still was a better player regardless, though.
So you think Magic's offense was so much better than LeBron's that the fact that LeBron is a miles better defender is irrelevant?
LeBron is not a miles better defender, though.
So if we're talking about LeBron when he was a very good defender, you can't deny he was a very good defender at one stage.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Magic at no point in life was above average. So that's clearly a miles different. There's a miles gap in that equation.
When it came time for the finals, was he
You just criticized LeBron for playing
just be honest,
Bama,
you just criticized LeBron
Colorado
for playing defense when he wants, and now you're saying Magic did it when he wanted.
You're gonna slide down or just jump off. Magic didn't play zero defense, bro. We're not gonna even.
I don't think
no, bro.
Magic was just bad.
Never seen Magic get a steal. Oh, I saw him get one steal. And then he threw the ball, a bounce pass between somebody's leg. He was already on the floor. That's the only steal I ever seen. I mean, I know the highlight I'm talking about.
Magic was so bad on defense.
I don't know. Come on.
Like, he couldn't guard anyone on the perimeter.
Like, come on. You want to smile because you know. Now you're looking for clips. Come on,
right. I'm
let it go, bro.
Hold on.
Like, Magic was never a better defender than LeBron, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Come on, man. But like, we talk about Magic and defense. Showtime. Like, come on, bro.
Magic and defense is something that shouldn't be going in.
Let's get to some of these super chats. Pimp named Slipback sent a super chat. He said, "This might not be what's said on Twitter, but I'm a 20-year season ticket holder of the Nets back to Jersey days. I want Kevin Durant off my team. I have zero respect for this guy. Get the trade done."
You do not want Kevin Durant off your team, bro.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
when you go back to the lottery, no draft picks, you're not going to enjoy having
you're not going to be happy, bro.
And people get mad at the defending of KD or all that. You're a season ticket holder for 20 years, right?
You ain't never seen no winning in your life.
Like, if you're a Nets, I'm a Knicks fan.
He still hasn't. He still hasn't.
Yeah, he saw the nearly win when KD made the shot with the pistol.
Like,
Shaq, we not like he's. The fact of the matter is, if let's you know, Shaq always use if we go into this summer, right, and Sean Marks before KD or Kyrie said anything, right? The person who wrote that, if Sean Marks and Nash traded Kevin Durant without KD not saying nothing based on how the season ended, that Nets fan that just wrote that super chat would be very upset with the Nets front office. Very upset.
Context matters. The reason he's upset with them is because he's holding their feet to the fire.
No,
he went to KD literally. Dale, KD is literally forcing Dale. No, KD is literally forcing his way out of the organization. Everything he does, so that's why he doesn't want him there.
Don't bring up all of this stuff. Get the trade done. You're basing on an emotional take that someone beat you to it. Basically, it's like Dan Gilbert when he was mad at LeBron James.
Wait, so why does KD? Wait,
he hated that.
Dale, why does KD really want to leave?
I don't know. I have no idea.
That's the problem. You go in there.
No, I don't agree with none of this.
Because
I came on the show. I said he's being gross. I don't agree with none of this. But don't sit here and say, "Oh, I want him going." No, you don't.
Yeah, I'm saying no.
He wants a better option. He'll take him for somebody different.
Who's the better option, Shaq?
Who's the better option, Shaq?
They would be happy with Jason Tatum.
Oh,
Shaq.
If I'm a 20-year ticket holder, I see a bright future. I'm not saying all you guys do. No.
The same way, and then he hates
Can I talk? Can I talk? All you guys do is look at talent of KD. That's all you guys do, and just say who's a better player. Bro, there are better packages out there for KD, a declining KD. I'm not saying he's declining right now, but the day will come in the next few years.
Of course. Of course.
So why wouldn't you trade him for a younger player that also has a crazy upside that you guys said had a crazy upside? If I'm a 20-year ticket season holder,
because the price is too high.
The
price is too high right now.
Forget the price.
I'm saying I didn't say anything about a price.
You can win right now.
Hold on.
You asked me who's a better option.
Do you ever see Jason Tatum being a top 20 player of all time?
I don't give a damn about that right now. What does
that
have to do?
Why they don't want to trade him? That's
no.
Why.
What does that have to do moving forward?
Ones.
No. What does that have to do with moving forward? No.
That's my point.
What does that have to do with moving
because
forward?
KD right now he possesses more with the right people around him to win a championship than
with
Jason
the right people around him. It's always the right people around him with this guy, and that's all that I'm saying.
That's how it works for every team.
With everyone.
But he has failed with the right pieces around him, has he not? He's had opportunities in the finals and he didn't deliver.
Tell me.
Correct.
Tell me.
First off, in OKC. Second off, he had Golden State Warriors down 3-1. No, Mars. He had your Golden State Warriors down 3-1. Correct or not?
Yes.
Okay, happened. So why didn't? So then why? Yeah, what happened there, Mars?
They lost.
No, and I don't want to hear nothing else. What happened?
They lost to the Bells.
Okay. So he's had pieces around him, and you guys are up here being nasty, trying to context bin when it works for you. You asked me what player could be a potential. You asked me what player could be a. You asked me what player could be a potential better option than Kevin Durant on their team. If I'm a 20-year season ticket holder, there are a lot of young players out there like a Luka Doncic, a Jason Tatum.
Those players like that are
board.
You're naming players that's not better.
Jason Tatum can't go there because of Ben Simmons.
No, I'm saying
you're naming players that's not getting traded.
That I never said that I was doing that. When did I say that's what I was doing? You guys said name a better option than Kevin Durant.
You think
and I did it, and now you guys are.
But you're gonna plausibly.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Literally because of
do the Celtics have a better chance of winning the championship this year in the finals with KD other than Tatum on the team?
What you mean, like just a straight up trade?
Just switch. KD on that Boston Celtics team versus the Warriors. Who has a better chance to win?
I have no idea. I don't. What tells me that it's Kevin Durant?
Boston have a better shot.
No, Mars. What tells me that?
Chance.
Hold on. What tells you that? Wait, hold on. What tells you that? Tell me what tells you that.
If you upgrade,
no. Hell no. We're here. What tells you that?
A player that's been there before, somebody who's been to finals before, a better player, a absolute better player. I mean, come on, Shaq. Anybody on this team would rather have Jason.
And the fact that he's played on goal.
Nothing tells me that. And now it's all of a sudden the ifs and the hypotheticals and the what ifs and all of this stuff. You guys just got cooked. Just accept it and let's move on.
I just said that
KD. Wait, did KD lose with good pieces around him? Did KD? Hold on, wait.
And he lost in 2016.
That's not a hypothetical.
Did KD lose with good pieces around him?
Yes, he's lost.
Okay. So, all right. Are there better, younger options out there for Kevin Durant
that that they can actually get?
You didn't ask me that. You guys just said what option, and I gave you.
But it's not an option. It's not possible.
It's not
an option. Like Jason Tatum can't be an option.
You cannot get Jason Tatum literally because of the deals don't work.
Like you're just naming players that's not touchable.
All right, okay.
That makes no sense to me. You say hypothetical. You started this conversation saying if Kevin Durant didn't go to the Warriors, that's a hypothetical because he went to the Warriors.
Hello, Dub.
Hi, guys.
Mars, would you like to say hello to Dub?
Hello, Dub.
I love hearing that. Why is Bama and J-Rob here?
Because you finished.
We needed a ticket personality.
We've been taking.
Wait, where is Euro?
Euro had to cut out. But I want to get to these two super chats because he followed up. The same guy who sent that first one, Dell, followed up with two more. He said his name's Pimp Name Slickback. In 3 years, KD's won one playoff series, the same amount as Darren Williams. KD's 34 years old and has an Achilles. I think he meant has no Achilles. Hell is this dude talking about? And then he sent another one, said KD is 34, not 24. KD's played less than 100 games in the last 3 years. Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, and picks. Get it done. It's that simple.
Okay, for the first take, the first year doesn't count because he sat out the whole year. That's honestly speaking. The first year just literally don't count. He sat out
literally
the whole year. He didn't play. Like, so you could add that if you want. Sure. He came back with an Achilles. He lost his pieces. James was hurt. Kyrie went down. Can't take blame. Injuries happen. Whatever. You blame him for that, fine. I don't give you that. I don't give you last year. I mean, the second round exit, I don't give you that at all because he lost his pieces. This year, I 100% give you. I give you the fact that he should not have got swept. I give you that. But let's unwind the year when it was just him and James Harden. James Harden playing at 80% of himself, maybe 85 before he got hurt. He was the leading candidate for MVP of the league, and they were number 1 in the East before he got hurt. He comes back. He comes back during 10th. He gets them to 7th with the play-in, and then they win both playing games. So you could say what you want and be mad and say, oh, the number shows in 3 years that he just won 1 series, this, that, and the third. I just end that with, you're still the Brooklyn Nets. You're still the Nets.
You got to provide context to why that happened. You just can't
say,
I know it looks
Nets.
cool.
It's not the Lakers who's winning chips or the Celtics.
They have absolutely no pedigree.
You're still the Nets.
Right. And they still have no pedigree.
Okay, fine, and I agree.
That's a fact. But bringing in Jaylen Brown and Marcus Smart ain't changing that.
You don't know what is changing. You don't know what is changing.
Don't make it seem like Jaylen Brown,
Marcus Smart, and Jaylen Brown
you're bringing back the Nets pedigree of the Nets historians, of the Vince Carters, the Stephon Marbury.
You guys were supposed to bring back that pedigree.
Stop it.
Shaq,
the pedigree was never there, Shaq. What are you talking about?
And it's still not there.
And I agree with you. You're just talking in circles. So
I'm just letting people know what happened.
Before I came on, you said that Jason Tatum is a better option because of age, correct?
Yeah.
So why isn't that the case for LeBron James?
What do you
Isn't
mean?
Jason Tatum a better option on the Lakers than LeBron James just because of age?
If I'm a 20-year season ticket holder and I wanted to trade LeBron for Jason Tatum, I wouldn't be mad at the management for doing that. But it would have to be LeBron would have to be getting some advantage as we've seen his entire career. But you trying to context bend over to LeBron.
It's not context bending.
It's fair, but what are we saying right now?
No, you're saying that just because Jason Tatum is younger, he's a better option for a 20-year
ticket holder. If I'm a 20-year season ticket holder.
So the 20-year ticket season holder should be fine with Jason Tatum on his team over Steph, over Harden, over LeBron James, over all the guys who's 32 and over, just off of, we're going to see them for a longer time. I think it's more.
No, it's pertaining to Kevin Durant.
They brought those teams championships. Like Steph just brought
Golden State championship. We're talking about
just
Kevin Durant
championship. So I think that would be the difference. KD.
Where did Tatum brought a championship? Somewhere?
Yeah. Did Jason Tatum bring a championship?
No, he hasn't. But because he's the young asset, is different, and KD's the.
Do you guys not understand what KD's doing right now?
Don't you guys?
Wait, what is he doing, Shaq? No, wait. I've been wanting Shaq to tell me this because what Shaq's been doing since that picture, he's been walking a fine line and just being nasty or being good. So, Shaq, you tell me, take the pick out the window, take conversation out the window. Tell me, what is he doing right now?
You said that you didn't agree with this rollout, and I don't think anybody does. He said that he wants to get traded. He demanded a trade after demanding this situation. Correct or no? He demanded this situation.
Hold on. I don't think he demanded this situation. I think he was a free agent. He picked the destination. I don't think he demanded this situation.
No, but he followed Kyrie though.
You just said it.
He followed.
You said Brooklyn didn't even know.
He followed Kyrie.
That's demanding a situation. Kevin Durant or Kyrie Irving, the world did not predict COVID. Like, let's leave that there. We did not predict all this hassle to just literally play basketball. We didn't predict that. We didn't predict that at all. So he demanded. He took it. It wasn't a demand. I'm a free agent. I choose you, Brooklyn Nets. That's what he did.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. He went to Brooklyn. Fair enough. He went to Brooklyn. He got there. Got injured.
Was injured before he got there. Was injured before he got there.
Okay. And got his contract extended. Yes.
That's a no-brainer, but continue.
Okay. With only playing like I don't even know how many games.
No games.
Another
just being who he is.
Another 2 years got extended even further. He asked the management for even more money and the promise that he was.
They went to his front door because what he just did in the playoffs versus the Milwaukee Bucks. He just signed.
He
that
didn't say no. Yeah, he didn't say no. He said okay.
Say no?
to entertain free agency. Basically what he's trying to do right now under obligations to the Brooklyn Nets. Hey, I want to marry you, but when I marry you, I'm going to still be seeing other people, or I'm trying to marry somebody else. It's weird. I want a divorce and I want to go. Why would you just sign that contract and then just demand the trade? You're there with your buddy Opal. I don't think he had anything to do with James Harden getting out of there because of knowledge that me and you both know. So, okay, James Harden had to leave for whatever reason, but now you're in a situation and you don't want to step up to the plate. I don't get it. And then you go in there with the management. Hold on, you go up there against the president and you say,
stop. Let me answer that. Let me ask you one true question right now. You don't think Kevin Durant has stepped up to the plate for the Brooklyn Nets when he's playing basketball there? Yes or no?
No, he has.
Okay, so why would
he has
continue? Okay, continue.
So why isn't he seeing it through?
This is
so stop defending it, Dale. That's all that I'm saying.
I called it gross, but don't say the way you talk about something. You're like, oh, this is the worst. This is that. It's gross what he's doing. I think honestly, if him and Kyrie come back with Ben Simmons, I still like the Brooklyn Nets personally, but not for the most part. I'm not in that locker room to know what the hell is going on mentally.
Okay, we can all imagine what we want. Okay, we can all imagine what we want in our brains of what would happen. Okay, yeah. For the last 2 years, we can all dictate. But my point is, this is why I say it's different from Jason Tatum being traded from a Kevin Durant than a LeBron James, who has brought you a championship, says he wants to be there, says he wants to win there. How are those two the same, Dub?
Shaq, would you trust your franchise to win a chip with Kevin Durant or Jason Tatum? Who would you have on your team? On your team, you want as the best player team is Kevin Durant to deliver your team a title. That's the reason why you would.
No. But you're not. But you didn't tell me that it was going to come with all this baggage. Hey, I want to get married. But what? You did this and you've been cheating and you got this and you what?
Hey,
and your mom is what?
That's a double-edged sword. The reason
you
why
got 3 kids and what? You've been married a few times.
The era of the NBA we in, everybody want to team up and play with your friend. But a lot of times playing with your friend don't always equal success. I mean, if you ever did a group project in school, when you team up with your buddies, you always don't get your work done how I want to. Maybe he thought him and Kyrie could do something. Now he really seeing Kyrie the type of dude, hey, bro, I might just play whenever I feel like it because hey, he Kyrie, and you really can't say nothing because he's gonna say
no. You can't say that, Bama. You can't say that. You can't say that, Bama. He goes and meets with the president and say that I want the GM and the coach gone, and Kyrie stays.
Kyrie, that's Kyrie contract. You can't really negotiate another man's pockets. It's up to them to trade Kyrie at that point. He just can't be like, oh no, don't keep Kyrie, and Kyrie just showed you he's just re-signed his contract. The GM and the coaches,
just gave us every reason why he wanted to leave was Kyrie.
That's more controllable than anything than Kyrie, like because you can agree. Reason why they lost that game against the Celtics, Steve Nash was trash.
He was terrible. He was terrible.
And to be a pro coach, that is the key thing that you need is to be able to be an in-game adjuster. We don't need you to develop these guys. They already developed.
Is Steve Nash a terrible coach? Is Steve Nash a terrible coach?
Well, this is first. This is first bid. This is first bid. So I mean,
terrible.
Okay, so if Steve Nash is a terrible coach and his players are performing, then I'm not y'all sounding like y'all want to give every cop out, and that's crazy. There's nothing wrong with offering him his cop out. It sounds like a lot of copping out up here.
But the extra shit that came with Kyrie and away from basketball, where KD at 34, I feel him. He's not trying to deal with that. And every time you talk to KD, what does KD say? I just want to hoop. I just want to be locked in on basketball. And that's not really the case when you got Kyrie on you.
I do personally think that this move was him requesting a trade, saying I want the coach and the GM gone. Definitely kind of panned into like that ketchup stain on his legacy. Like when the going gets tough, he gets out. He wants to go be on a 1 seed. Again, I don't think that was great for the legacy at all. But I mean, 2 things could also be true though, Shaq. Like Steve Nash was terrible. That did happen. That was a fact. Do I think he should be on his way out of Brooklyn? Not really. I think he got to stick it out because, I mean, he's still got 4 years left.
So does anybody up here think they could have personally coached that Brooklyn Nets team to a better situation?
Mars thinks so.
Well, realistically,
do you think
I'm
Steve
not
Nash should be fired?
It's not hard to do worse than Steve Nash.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I think there could have been better coaching on that team. Like
Shaq, if we came out this summer, right, and they fired Steve Nash, Sean Marks fired Steve Nash, the owner fired Steve Nash, what would you have said?
As far as what?
Him like getting fired. What would you have said? No. What would you say? He'll get fired. What would you say? Would you be like, what would you say?
I don't think that this mainly falls on Steve. I don't think Steve Nash being a bad coach is a good enough talking point right now for what KD's doing. And that's what I'm trying to separate. That's not the scapegoat.
Steve Nash. I have my own Steve Nash, but I view Kevin Durant as a different type of player that he either could have won that series.
So is Steve Nash the worst coach in the NBA right now? Is Steve Nash the worst coach in the NBA?
You're not getting on going. Do you think you would have said a negative if Steve Nash would have got fired? Like, would you be like, oh, damn.
Of course not. Of course, there's not too many coaches in the league where if they get fired, I'm gonna be like, oh, that was dumb. Good coaches get fired all the time. Average coaches get fired all the time. And I don't see you up here raising a frizzy every offseason.
I don't think coaches with that caliber of talent getting fired, people don't say nothing. I'm not talking about the Pistons coaches. I'm talking the coaches of like, who just got fired for the Lakers? Frank Vogel.
Mm-hmm.
We came and talked about Frank Vogel firing. That was a conversation based on the talent that he had.
You and Dub said the Nets were going to win the championship, and none of this was brought up.
Hold on. Say Doc.
But I guarantee if Steve Nash goes and coaches the Golden State Warriors, I guarantee you they still probably win that championship. So
Shaq,
you guys said
Shaq,
no. You guys said that the Brooklyn Nets were going to win the championship. Yes or no?
Not you guys. I said it.
Okay.
I said I always had Miami. I was just afraid of.
This only my third.
I was always afraid of the Brooklyn Nets. I said that if James Harden and Kyrie Irving and KD was on the same team, they were always going to be my favorites. But that's not what happened. James Harden left, so that couldn't even be proven right or wrong.
We have some more.
Even after James Harden left, Dub,
I was still afraid. I was still afraid of them. I still thought that Miami could have beat them, but I was still afraid of them to beat us. I thought that they was going to beat Boston and possibly Milwaukee, but I didn't say that they was going to win the title.
Why didn't anybody bring up Steve Nash then, as much as you are right now to bail out KD?
Because it's the
Why
face,
didn't you?
It's the face that you
I'm
have
not
in the
bringing up
players.
Nash to blame KD. You've never heard me say they lost because of Steve Nash, because I view KD as that good. He could have won at least 2 games, if not 1 game, or the damn series. So I'm not giving him no bill and getting swept. I've never gave him bill in that regard. What I'm saying is, it's more than one people. Like the whole world is saying, yo, they were literally Mark Jackson commentating on the game talking about Steve Nash, bro.
How am I capping? How am I even capping?
I feel like
bro?
I agree that Steve Nash isn't the greatest coach of all time.
About the own words I'm saying. Like, what are you even talking about?
You can't get swept. You can't get swept. Go to management and say we got swept because it was bad management.
But Frank Vogel won a chip with the Lakers. He went through so much hurdles this year, and he still got fired.
Y'all show me the videos of me saying this.
It's 2 different situations.
Y'all show me the videos of me saying this.
I never heard LeBron once condemn Frank Vogel for his coaching. And if he did, then I guess I'm misspeaking. That's the difference.
Okay.
All right, we have some more super chats tapping in. A pimp named Slipback again with a couple more super chats. The Nets had the first seed and a losing record versus teams with a record above 500. So add context to the situation, dog. And then he sent another one saying, KD's never winning a title in Brooklyn. That's a fact. So get me a team that can be competitive and fun as a Net fan. That's what I want. It's that simple. Tyshawn sent a super chat saying the Nets had a great coach in Kenny Atkinson, though KD and Kyrie forced that dude out. They wanted Nash because Nash is soft and won't check Kyrie.
I want to know who the Nets going to win with if it ain't going to be with KD.
I don't think KD's done enough to prove or to say that if his team is healthy and in the right position, he can't be competitive for a championship, in my opinion. I think there's been 2 years where you could say he didn't meet expectations, and that would be 2016 up 3-1, and this past postseason. Every other year, there's been circumstances out of his control, aka James Harden, Kyrie being hurt. 2015, he was hurt. They missed the playoffs. 2014, they just lost to the Spurs, who were just a better team. 2013, Russ was hurt against the Grizzlies and KD was playing just on his own. 2012, they went to the finals. 2011 it was in the conference finals. So I think
what
KD's shown that when he's healthy, he can be competitive for a championship.
He showed us twice.
Mars is putting context on why Kevin Durant hasn't been as successful as usual. Is what I've been saying here for the longest. We want to talk about 2016 and the Boston Celtics. That's cool, but when we look at Kevin Durant's career, there's circumstances that were out of his control on why he didn't win.
That can't apply to Kevin Durant.
Yeah, if
it can't.
J-Rob, if you
time out, because y'all pick. That's when I start picking and choosing.
I don't pick and choose.
I start picking.
Someone just said what about 2011? KD was in his third year.
I don't pick and choose because I keep that same energy with T-Mac. I keep that same energy with T-Mac as well.
And that happened, and that happened, and that happened. We're not about to give Kevin Durant a mulligan every time. We can't pick and choose. Look, sometimes y'all always say
who have we picked and choose?
Hold on, time out, Dub. Hold on. I'm just saying in general, we can't pick and choose here. Because if we was talking about somebody else. Oh, Kobe Bryant, he's figuring it out. He's getting it done. Michael Jordan, he's figuring it out. He's getting it done. So let's not pick and choose. Because if it was LeBron, if situations flip and it was LeBron, and we started talking about, this happened for LeBron, this, that, and the third. And I'm not saying this is you specifically, Doug. Mm-hmm. I'm speaking to the general, talking to the chat. I'm speaking about the general populace of basketball fans. If we start saying, no, this happened in 2014, this happened in 2013, he only been healthy this year. KD and Kyrie, Kevin Love and Kyrie got hurt. But Jordan would have got it done. Kobe Bryant, he's getting it done.
KD's not Michael Jordan.
People who say that,
I don't think MJ's winning.
People who say that is wrong. In 2015, nobody holds LeBron James to that standard because they understand that he didn't have Kyrie and Kevin Love. So nobody says, LeBron, you should have got it done because his teammates wasn't there. If MJ lost Scottie Pippen in the playoffs, nobody would come at MJ because at the end of the day, if you lose one of your
that happened in 1990 in Game 7. No one blamed MJ for losing that game against Detroit.
Exactly my point. So we hold that same standard to everybody. We just have
we don't.
People just forget that.
We blame LeBron for being 4-6 and say, he lost 6 finals. But nobody talks about why he lost some of them finals. Nobody talk about.
I think everyone's aware that everyone says 2007 he was young. 2015.
I ain't gonna lie, Mars. I'm in a group chat. I'm in a group chat, and the guy that's directly next to you in this
that's
Zoom.
Bad, man.
There's always gonna be outliers. I mean, Skip Bayless says LeBron should have won 2015. I'm not gonna use Skip Bayless as a reason why.
But that's what I'm saying, Mars. Everybody, because the thing is, if I say what I'm saying right now, I'm a Bron sexual, but I'm just saying facts. I'm just speaking.
It's not facts, though.
Those are the facts. Those are
the only reason it becomes Bron sexual because there you go. You lead off discrediting MJ, Kobe. That's what y'all do. Y'all tear down the whole NBA to prove why LeBron is so great. That is just so freaking crazy.
I didn't discredit him. I'm just saying that.
So what I said, I agree with you. 2006, 2007, I'll give you that was a young team. Even though those games came down to single-digit losses. So yeah, cool. He was only, but at the end of the day, he the Messiah, the greatest ever. So I feel like the greatest ever should just get it, pull through. He's stronger than Goku. LeBron fans are the only people that think that LeBron is stronger than Goku. So based off of what y'all tell me,
LeBron is in a video game now.
Why can't I use that? Why can't I use that? And then what I keep bringing up with you, he handpicked his team. He played my team in real life. Handpicked his team, and then he told you we tried to get Carmelo, but Melo just wanted more money from New York. So not only did they get Chris Bosh, he was trying to get Carmelo.
Melo's contract wasn't up.
Melo, all of them, all on one team. Why didn't they win all 4? They went 2-4, and then I heard Mars bring up what else the same team that swept Kobe. Smush Parker, dude, that shit almost made me lose it because that team was so ass. They got swept by the Mavericks, but y'all sit there and in the same breath be like, "Oh, bro, that's not really."
We talking about
2011 Lakers were coming off a championship.
No, they won it in 2009. 2010, they didn't win.
They won in 2010 as well against Boston, Game 7.
Man, but Ticket TV would love you, man.
2008,
they lost.
2009, we won.
Yeah, you won 2009 against Orlando.
2010, they beat the Magic.
Yeah,
you came off a championship and then
so that was the same year Andrew Bynum had those bad knees too, right? Did Andrew Bynum play that whole season? Was it that team in shambles from that, right?
Andrew Bynum.
Pau Gasol had
Andrew Bynum.
Pau Gasol had a digression because he became the primary big, and we just saw he was too tough. I mean, he was too soft, right?
So does that explain
but
getting
his brother
swept?
had to come on TV that same year and be like, oh, he was more finesse, right?
Does that explain getting swept?
At the end of the day, bro, that was an ass team. The fact that they even won a ring with it was ass. What did those dudes do without?
So you're having Mars, but this is a contradiction. Because now you're you're coming out of way of an understanding for Kobe Bryant, but you're not coming away of an understanding for LeBron James or Kevin Durant. You see how that kind of contradicts each other.
For me, I don't understand players getting swept. I think if you're that high,
not you, Mars. I was talking about Bama.
Yeah, I don't understand getting swept. I don't think there's an excuse to get swept in any circumstance. I think you can get a game. But if we're talking about 2011, LeBron lost to the Mavericks. We know probably the worst underperformance of any superstar in the finals. But Kobe Bryant did get swept by that team the year after he won a championship. And I think that's relevant. He couldn't make the finals because he got swept before the finals.
Do you see my point now? This is my point.
Why is losing in the finals viewed as worse than losing in earlier rounds?
Why are you bringing up he didn't get swept in the finals?
If you make a championship, that means that both teams are equal, regardless.
No, that's not what it means because there's conference difference.
The Cavs team was nowhere near the Warriors.
The 2018, for example, the 2018 Cavs would not make the finals in the West because they would run into the Warriors before the finals. The 2018 Rockets, who are way better than the 2018 Cavs, would make the finals in the East. The reason they didn't make the finals is because the best team in the NBA was in their conference. So using the finals as the barometer of the two best teams is just not realistic. The Spurs and the Lakers were the best teams in the 2000s, and they were in the same conference. You just don't make the finals because you're one of the two best teams because conferences exist. If it was 1 through 16, regardless of conference, I'd agree with you, but that's not how it works.
And this is what I'll say to that. Whether you played in the team in the Western Conference or in Eastern Conference, you wouldn't score 2 points. So, based off of that talent, because y'all not just going to
This is what I've been talking about. What are you bringing
They try to say this nonsense and be like, this conference is weaker or that conference is weaker. It's still an NBA conference, the best of the best, 415 players. Did they make it to the championship or no? Did they overcome whatever obstacles they had to make it to the championship or no? No, yes or no? Yes or no? Because you can sit here. I mean, if that's the case, it's so easy. If it's just so easy, like the Cavs should still be up there right now, right? No
one said it was easier. We just said there's a conference difference, and using making the finals as if you lose in the finals, that means the teams were equal, and there's no excuse to lose in the championship doesn't make sense.
Why you score championship caliber teams? They two championship caliber.
Yo, Mars, it only matters if certain players lose.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna say AI made the finals in 01, and because he made it, the Lakers and the Sixers were equal caliber because they both made the finals. That's just ridiculous.
They were two championship caliber teams, though, were they not?
If you put the Sixers in the West, they're not getting close to the finals.
No, Mars. Now you're missing what he's saying. He's just saying
a championship caliber team by default of conference, sure, but in the league, they weren't one of the two best teams.
Not true though, because not true though. You can't say that. So that's like saying
in 7-game series too.
Like you said, I don't think he's defaulting the Sixers as a championship caliber team by default. It's just the fact of the matter is they were a championship caliber team.
Yeah, they could have won a championship that year because they were in the finals. Yes, but they still.
But that doesn't mean that. That doesn't mean
but I'm basically saying the team the Sixers also beat in the Eastern Conference Finals was also a championship caliber team. Just like who the Lakers beat. That's all I'm like. Those Kings were championship caliber teams.
Yeah, Dale, what you're saying is great. What you're saying is cool. Bama saying 1 and 2, strictly 1 and 2.
Yeah, he said they're on equal standing because they made the finals. Like that makes no sense.
Oh yeah, that's gross.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Tyshawn sent a super chat, said Mars sat down and made a list of excuses for KD. If you put a prime LeBron or Kobe on his net squad, they winning a chip with ease. Come on, bro.
I never gave any excuses, and I even said this year you can blame
statement,
KD. Though, I swear people
no one thinks KD's in his prime on this panel.
Hit 44 sent a super chat.
Wait, Dell, is KD still a superstar?
Easily.
All right, so he's still in his prime a little bit.
Easily. No, Bron's still a superstar. People don't think he's in his prime.
No, I think, but see, that's the thing. If you still can play up to a level where you can be the best guy on a championship team, are you really out of your prime?
KD's I mean, LeBron's
I think LeBron's still in his prime.
How I look at prime is sheerly off athleticism. how LeBron is able to still be physical and assert himself at the rim the way he does at 37. That means he's still towards the back end of his prime. I'll say that, but he still has a prime.
Yeah, like I feel like if you can
KD
still
don't
be
have that
dude,
bounce he used to have, none of that, but he's still more skilled. So that's what keeps him at the top caliber of play, because you don't necessarily have to be the most athletic. You just have to be skilled. Basketball is more of a skill-driven sport, and KD got that. So he's going to always forever stay at the top because his skill on the court.
I think Bron now just pick and choose his spots a little bit more than he did in his earlier years, but he still look like in his prime. Yo, man averaged 29 at 40 years old.
Hit 44 sent a super chat, said Powell was trash in 2011 playoffs, 13 points per game. Yuck. Eric Dupree said that I missed a super chat from earlier, but little does he know I don't miss super chats. I just come back to them. Hit 44 sent another super chat earlier, an hour ago, actually, and said, thoughts on Iguodala saying Melo was the hardest to guard. And Mars, are you on any footy podcasts? See, Mars? Footy does exist.
Shout out to Manchester United, baby.
That's a bad shout out at this time. But
I
have no comment on Iggy saying Melo's the hardest to guard. That's his opinion. I can't prove it. And football podcast coming soon.
Fire. Hey, I wanted to say this.
Should I mute him?
Kevin Durant. Shut up, Jay. Kevin, listen, this is what Kevin Durant's doing. This is my little opinion. He's coming to Miami. He's just leaking all of this information. He's doing all of this. He's doing it's not no bias, bro. Listen, Kevin Durant, the Brooklyn Nets had a meeting, went well. The issue is the Nets want fucking God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit.
Because nobody wants Kyle Lowry and Duncan Robinson in return.
Hold up, J-Rob. So what Kevin Durant is doing, he's just saying here like, all right, bet. Y'all want to play this game? Let's play this fucking game. So let me leak all this damn information. Let me say all this shit. Let me ruin my trade value. You want to know why? Because I'm going to make y'all settle for less. Because y'all really playing with me. Send me back to Miami. I want to be with Jimmy Butler, Lowry, and Bam. And we're going to go over there. We're going to win a damn ring, bro. Has nothing else to do with
nothing that the Nets want in return, bro.
About to give them Dwayne Dedmon and two.
Listen. Y'all don't think a team with Ben Simmons, Tyler Hero, and Duncan Robinson would be tough with some draft picks as well for future? That's not bad. That's not bad to me. You're feeling Ben Simmons. You're feeling Ben Simmons around with some shooters, bro. Like, come on, that's not.
Then trade them Jimmy and
I'm laughing because he's dead serious.
I'm dead ass, bro. He's coming to Miami. Mark my fucking words.
Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, and Ben Simmons. One guy.
That's a playoff team. That's not a playoff team.
The guy who refuses to shoot. One guy who can score but can't defend. And another guy who literally becomes unplayable.
Let me ask you this. You're feeling
you're hell of a squad.
You're surrounding Ben Simmons. You're surrounding Ben Simmons with shooters, which is that criteria that everyone's been saying for years. If you're surrounding him with shooters, get him mad shooters. Don't you think that team is going to be good?
There's no way you're caping for this.
Yo, Duncan Robinson was unplayable, bro.
Listen, he could fix it.
Why y'all listening to Dub? He's trying to pick up that team so KD could get to Miami.
Bro, you know where KD should think about going, honestly?
There's no other place as Miami.
You should go to New Orleans.
He need to go back over to the Bay.
Why not?
Back in
Zion, and then
he should go back to Golden State. I think that's the best move for him.
Steph and Clay waiting on him.
If he wants to win more rings, Golden State.
I think he should have to go to Phoenix. I think Phoenix, Boston, and
Phoenix is bad.
And
why would you go to Phoenix? They just won 64 games. Just go to Golden State.
I mean, that's his forte. What do you mean? That's what he does.
He should go where he's comfortable. He knows the Golden State offense.
He does not care about what your record was. If you want to hoop with you, he's hooping with you.
He should want to hoop with Steph Curry. He's done it before. It went well.
All right, here's the super chat from Eric Dupree that I missed. I've seen LeBron bully Giannis in 2022 on both ends of the floor, and that was during his MVP depoy season. I don't know how you think LeBron can't guard bigs. All right.
LeBron can't guard bigs. Who the fuck says LeBron can guard bigs?
He could guard 1-5.
He could guard him for like 1 or 2 minutes.
He's not guarding legit fires. He's guarding bigs with no post game. Like put him on Rudy Gobert.
I seen Harkenstein on the Clippers giving him buckets when he was running the 5. So
what big in the league has a post game? And how many of them are there, Mars? What does that mean?
The dominant bigs. That's what I said. He's not guarded. He can guard lower
like
tier
3
bigs.
of them.
But what he's saying, I think
he can go.
I think
You're not
Shaq's
putting
point is
LeBron
you
on a
gotta-
big who's
you don't
having a
gotta
good
deal
game
with
and
a
saying
bunch of
LeBron
post
stop that.
moves. All these bigs now are stretches, man. To be honest with you,
All right.
a lot of these bigs don't even want to play center no more.
Nah,
bro.
I seen Harkenstein giving him buckets when he was running 5. I'm good off that.
Fine. Tyshawn just sent a super chat. Most likely KD situations are Boston or New Orleans. Phoenix, Miami have nothing to offer. Nets not even picking up the phone.
Miami has the only thing. Miami
I've
has
seen
the only
Harkenstein
thing
give a
offered.
lot of people buckets, Dub. So that's a mute
I'm not
point.
gonna lie, Dub. You know KD's not going to Boston, bro.
I don't think he is.
So you might as well get ready for Dread. Get ready for Dreadhead, Jimmy, and Bam again, bro. Because that's what y'all got.
Bro, he's coming to Miami. Miami's the only squad that actually has some pieces to give them.
Donovan Mitchell.
The Suns
Dub,
don't.
I know you don't believe what you're saying.
The Suns don't want to give up Devin Booker.
Dub, I know you want that to happen. That's not happening, bro. He's not going.
Dub, you don't believe what you're saying. You don't believe what you're...
Why wouldn't it be happening?
In what world is Tyler Hero and Duncan
But
Robinson trade value for Kevin
Because
Durant?
at the end of the day, one of the things that they asked for, they wanted a superstar in return for the trade.
Ben Simmons, Tyler Hero, and Duncan Robinson isn't doing anything.
The pictures on the fucking wall, y'all just can't fucking see it. Listen,
They're not doing it.
It's not about what if it's more valuable. Because when James Harden went to the Nets, that shit wasn't valuable enough.
They got about 50
for what they got.
picks.
Listen.
They got mad compensation for
They're getting Tyler Hero, who has potential. Duncan Robinson, I think he had a struggle year, but he has potential.
And Duncan Robinson's potential is at
nobody's giving them a superstar in return. That's the point.
Pelicans will give
Pelicans will give up Brandon
Ingram,
even though he's missed. They'll give him Brandon Ingram.
And the Celtics already offered Jaylen Brown, so they will give up Jaylen Brown, 2 players who are all-stars. Bro, I'm sorry. But if I'm the Nets, I don't want Kyle Lowry. I don't want Tyler Hero. I don't want Bam to think they're gonna come back and we're gonna be this competitive team. It's not going.
If the Miami Heat offered Tyler Hero as the headline piece of a trade package,
the only team I think is Boston is in the running and Miami. I don't think he's going to the Pelicans at all. I think we need to just dead that right there.
Yo, you gotta understand that he don't have a no trade clause. He go where they send him,
bro. The Nets. I promise you,
he goes where they send him.
Just because you think about it like that does not mean that the Nets is going to do whatever the fuck they want. Teams is proving it. They're not just going to sit here and do whatever the hell they want.
I mean, they can if they want to.
They can if they want to. They don't do it though. We have to live in the reality of the world.
Wait, what?
In the reality world, they don't do what they want to.
He might go to the Raptors. Who knows, bro?
And he's not sitting out. That's the difference. He's not sitting out, so it's hard to. Like he's gonna play.
Of course, so he's gonna keep leaking. He's gonna keep leaking these little rumors. He's gonna keep leaking all this information to make this worse than what it is. He'll probably go ball, yes, but will he be balling with a worse state than what it is now due to chemistry problems and everything like that? It probably would. So a team in the Nets is like, nah, I don't feel like dealing with all this drama. I just have to settle for whatever's on the fucking plate. And what's on the plate, possibly Jaylen Brown and some picks, Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson some picks. Fuck it. We're going to make this happen.
I'm not going to lie. And if I'm the Nets, that's why I've been hanging
I promise you he's going.
I promise you. That's why I've been hanging up the phone on y'all this whole time because I don't want nothing y'all got from me, bro. So now you know, like
I'm gonna let you know if they accept
you
Tyler
pushing
Hero in a trade offer, whoever accepts that trade is gonna lose their job the next day.
If they accept Tyler Hero, I think the NBA needs to start investigating
situations, bro.
Because there's no way that trade is.
This is what people do, bro. It happens.
Yo, Dub, y'all don't have nobody worth trading for to feel
it's
like
it's not about that. J-Rob, I understand what you're saying, but it's not about that. It's how you play the cards dealt. It's about how you play the cards.
This is why you got to read articles and reports. They literally have a thing that they want. They want a superstar to all-star caliber player and
what they want isn't realistic. J-Rob,
draft picks.
What they want isn't realistic.
Yo, if I'd rather have Brandon Ingram or Jaylen Brown.
Throughout all this trade speculation, though, I mean, it's still early. Like the NBA season doesn't start till October, so a lot of this is just for shits and giggles. Almost, it'll get more realistic towards when it gets close to starting the season. But right now, of course, I just go throw out whatever. I could be like, oh yeah, bro, I want a Lamborghini PS5.
Yeah, like
I want your mama number, all of that. I want everything. It don't mean like you got to really entertain it. Now, when it get close to when the season starts, that's when you go get the real negotiations. Like, hey, what can we give you for?
let's address this super chat and then let's draft.
That's a fact.
FJ Lanks said, "How far does KD get if traded to the Raptors?"
I'm really high on Scotty Barnes, like high on Scotty Barnes. I just don't know if it's happening right out of the gate. I think it'll still be like a 2-3 year plan to get that ring.
Scotty Barnes would have to be in the trade.
You think, yeah, probably. But
they're not trading KD to Pascal Siakam.
They would have to then Scotty.
I would give. What if I give you Pascal?
No,
Pascal.
If Scotty Barnes isn't in the trade, I'm hanging up.
Scotty has
Pascal
to be
Siakam
the same
is
way. Yeah, I agree. No, Mars, I don't disagree. But if I'm the Raptors, that's what I'm trying to not give up. I'll give up the other guys.
Yeah, I'm giving up the whole team except Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, I'll give up everybody before Scotty. He would be the last possible. Because if I give up Scotty, then it ain't no point for me to bring him here. In my opinion, like if I don't have Scotty Barnes, why did I bring KD here?
That's the issue. KD is so good and his contract is so long that anything you're gonna have to trade him for, the team is just gonna be so much.
But I do think the package value goes down too. I mean, I think it's gonna go down now because Kevin Durant went to the front office and said it's Marks and Nash or me, and it looks like Joe Tsai picking Marks and Nash. So I do think the package kind of.
Just trade him to Golden State and put Ben Simmons on a third team.
Christ, I'd actually rather. I think the Sixers could be an option too.
No,
I'll give up Maxey.
Sixers are not in the
I think Maxey has a lot more upside than Tyler Hero.
Oh yeah, but that's because Tyler Hero's mid. But Golden State's still the best option.
Oh,
just trade Ben Simmons to like
mid. I don't think
Why is Tyler Hero mid?
Tyler Hero's not mid. He's not.
This is the best Tyler Hero will be. Just so you guys know.
All right,
20
let's
points
draft.
per game.
There's when you said Tyler Hero with potential, this is it. This is Tyler Hero.
No, it's so crazy. Mars. I kind of agree with you, but I'm gonna let it rock.
Wow. Let's draft. We're doing a 2 current players, 2 all-time, and a retired non-Hall of Famer. We have the order of J-Rob, Dell, Dub, Bama, Mars, Shaq.
What are we drafting?
2 current. Where's Dell?
Dell is second. 2 current, 2 all-time, and then a retired non-Hall of Famer.
Damn. Okay.
J-Rob, it is on you.
I'll draft LeBron James. First pick.
Current.
Damn, you got mid LeBron. That's tough.
Facts.
Empty stats LeBron. LeBradley Bill.
Lamid.
This 38-7 Bron right
When is Shaq? Shaq is after.
This is 38-7 Bron, Mars. You're a stats guy, so don't do that.
Yeah, that's missing the play in LeBron. That's what that is.
No, chill out.
Oh, Shaq is last.
The playoffs.
This is LeBron James, man.
The no impact.
Nice.
I'll take current KD.
Yo, Dub, why do you be talking like Bron ain't made your team relevant, bro? Your team was cool because of him.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
That's
You're right.
Gratitude.
No, it's cool. You did a great job.
Dub, it's on you. You want Jimmy Butler or Paul George?
give him Jimmy Butler.
We're doing current. Give me Steph.
You can do any, but yeah, we'll go. Bama?
Current. Give me Giannis.
Mars?
Michael Jordan.
Like, what is going on?
Yeah, I was just wondering the same thing. On you, Shaq.
Oh, I thought we had to stay on. Damn, wow.
I never said anything because I was trying to get Michael Jordan.
I tried.
Cool.
I would pick Mike on when I picked the team thing.
I'm gonna make
it's
it work.
on me.
Yeah.
We're doing Snake, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do here?
Give me
LeBradley Beal.
This is fire. This is sneaky. Give me, I'm gonna take.
That's a great pick, Shaq.
This is gross out of Shaq.
Give me Kevin McHale.
Give me
Kevin McHale.
I'll take
Bro, this is crazy. Hello?
This is gross out of Shaq.
No, it's not that gross. It's not, because I'm trying to figure out if I want to go current. But I'll take Kobe for sure.
Oh my gosh.
I'll take Kobe for sure. And I'll use up both of my what is it? 2 retired players.
2 all-time. 2.
Oh, okay.
I think I know where this is going.
Yeah, me too. It's only going one place.
I'll take Kobe and Shaq.
Of course.
I'll take Hakeem.
Bama.
Yeah, I like that.
He muted? What's going on?
No. I gotta really think about this now. You got Hakeem. Oh yeah, I'll get Kareem. Kareem. Forgot about that.
Giannis and Kareem is crazy.
Del, do you want to give him the yuck or?
No. This is preference, and I like his hat.
Dub.
Give me Kawhi.
All right, Del.
Wait, what is the thing? It's 2 currents, 2 retired all time, and 1 retired not Hall of Famer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Let me get all time. Oh, this is tough.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh man. Give me Tim Duncan.
J-Rob back to back.
Yeah, that was literally my pick. God damn it. Shit, this just got really hard. Give me Larry Bird.
Gross.
That's not gross. I'll take Larry Bird. I'll take Wilt Chamberlain.
Jesus Christ.
Wilt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put Tim Duncan at my 5. Give me Dirk.
Mars, you were gonna get Wilt?
Never in life.
Dub.
Is KG in the Hall of Fame yet?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Fuck. Do Kawhi. Hakeem's gone. I'll pick KG.
Bama.
Give me another all-time and give me Penny Hardaway.
Mars.
Damn it, that was gross. That was
Kevin
so
Johnson.
gross.
Why? Because I was just talking about Magic.
What'd you say, Mars?
Kevin Johnson, retired, not Hall of Fame.
It was gross because you could have used Penny there. That's why it was gross.
Penny's not in the Hall of Fame?
No.
Wow.
Shaq.
That's tough.
I think
because that's Penny. Who I was gonna pick.
I never knew that.
I think I want Penny.
No, they took him. He's gone.
Oh, who took Penny?
Me.
Bama took him for all time.
Damn, he really isn't. That's tough.
He isn't in the Hall of Fame for real?
No.
Damn, wow. I don't know why I thought he was in the Hall of Fame. Wow.
Give me current, but no. I got Hall of Fame pick. Ooh, I got Shaq and Kobe. I for sure want current player Klay Thompson. I want
God
that.
Damn it.
God damn it.
I need that with Kobe.
That with Kobe is gross. That's why I thought you wasn't going there. That's why I saved. Wow, Shaq, you just messed up my team.
Yeah, he just got to go stand in the corner. Now, this is the difficult part.
I hate when he does this.
Dude,
oh, my God.
I got current left. Okay, I'll see if he swings back around.
Oh, my God, bro.
I really need
Mars about to pick John Stockton with his pick.
That's his boy, man.
That's his man. That's his man.
Yeah. Give me
point guard, Mars.
Give me for current. I'll take.
You just took Klay.
I got 2 currents.
Oh, okay.
And I don't want this to be overkill, but it might be. I'll take
Bama.
Man, I don't want to do this.
You want Bama?
Oh yeah, come on now.
Yeah, you could take
That-
Bama.
Yeah, I want Bama.
I'm gonna sit in the corner. Whatever Kobe need.
I need a point guard, but I'm just.
You want Magic Johnson? Oh no,
I
your
don't.
time's up.
Just let me think for a second. Or do I want Buddy at the 4? I'll take. Clay. I gotta take him, and I don't care. I'll take Luka. I gotta take him.
Oh, thank
I'm
you.
not letting that slip up. I can't.
Can I get Anthony Davis, please?
Nice.
Bama?
Oh my God, bro. I'm struggling for another guard, but fuck it. For the non-basketball Hall of Fame, retired non-Hall of Fame, I'm gonna go Sean Kemp.
Really? Huh. Guess that makes sense. Dub, you have all-time and retired non-Hoff.
Let me get AK-47.
This is Christmas. What are we doing?
Which one?
Those 2 back
all-time or
joints.
Right.
For what one, Dub?
Not all time. Retired Hall of Famer.
Dell.
Wait, retired non-Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
Yes.
retired non-Hall of Famer.
Okay. I'm about to say you just tripped me up with that. Let me go current real quick. Duncan at my 5, Dirk at the 4, KD at the 3. Let me get Damian Lillard for current.
J-Rob?
Oh, current. I'll take for the current. I will take. I'm gonna take Zion Williamson for my current.
LeBron's about to miss the playoffs again. That's tough.
my retired non-Hall of Famer. I need like a scorer, somebody who can shoot. It's gonna sound crazy, but I think this will do round out the team. I'm gonna go Brandon Roy.
God damn.
Wow. I'm gonna go Brandon Roy as my retired non-Hall of Famer.
Nice.
Damn, that was it.
That was
Shucks.
fire.
Now I gotta think again. Now I have to think again.
Fire pick.
Tough. That tough. Shooting guard, retired. Damn, B. Roy. That was yours.
Nah, B. Roy would have been a Hall of Famer, bro. B. Roy was special.
Damn.
Special.
Let's see now. It's the floodgates now. Jesus. It's gross. Damn, B. Roy was it.
Damn, I'm stuck.
Oh, man. Damn, I know who I should have picked. Zion, but I live with it. I like what I got.
Lakers, 2-man. That's tough. How do you think about Brandon Roy in that spot?
D-Wade. I don't know if D-Wade in the Hall of Fame yet.
He is.
He not yet, but he's going to be. So that's like a caveat. Yeah. I don't want to do that because D-Wade is for sure going to Famer.
Durant Sims, that is fire.
That's actually amazing by you, Dell. Love the integrity.
Yeah. Nah, it's like gross.
I would not have the same integrity.
Jamal Crawford.
Nah, I thought of Jamal Crawford already as well.
No, you didn't.
Agent Zero.
I like Gilbert better but Brandon Roy was my pick, and now I'm tight, boss. That hurts. Oh my goodness.
You could really round your team out nicely here too. Looking like a
Hey,
nice
that's
squad.
what it was, bro. It was like this freaking like.
You got a 3-and-D guy.
Nah, I need a Brandon Roy guy. Reggie Miller's Hall of Famer.
I'll give you Brandon Roy if I could change my current pick. I'll switch to. I propose a trade. I will give you Brandon Roy if I can change out my current and then pick a new retired Hall of Famer. I'll give you Brandon Roy.
Wait.
That's nothing.
He's giving up Brandon Roy.
Yeah, that has
picks. That's what he's trying to do.
I'm going.
But then what about Dell?
Because Dell has one more slot left. I'll give him Brandon Roy. I just go make 2 finagles.
And Zion just gets cut from the roster.
Zion gets cut from the roster.
I'll give you Brandon Roy.
I'll give you Brandon Roy, Dell. You just gotta meet me some way. Halfway.
Dell has the only roster that can compete with Shaq's roster right now.
Is Ray Allen the Hall of Fame already?
Yeah,
he's gonna be one anyway. He's top 75. Is Vince Carter in the Hall of Fame? He's gonna be one too.
He will be. Let's take that trade, bro. Sonic trade / cut.
So it's non.
Wait, so why can't you choose them? They're not in the Hall of Fame yet.
That's like if I pick D Wade is a cheat, bro.
I mean,
he's
it's
good. He's a Hall of Fame.
not.
Like the players we're picking, they'll never be Hall of Fames.
Yeah.
No, I think they fall into the line. They should have chosen better. Or asked.
Shaq's also saying
wait,
this
Shaq has the no Hall of Fame.
Shaq has a player that he wants to pick. Right.
I'm over here licking my chops.
I mean,
yeah,
he's not wrong. You can technically pick them. If they're not right now in the Hall of Fame, you can pick them.
That's fucked up.
Or
it's
you can
really
take J-Rob on his trade
Dell's
offer
the one who decided to
for
choose
one.
this himself.
They'll take the 2 for
because
one, bro.
like if look who I'm going against. Andre Karolinko, Brandon Roy, and I'm gonna say D Wade. Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, they're just bad.
I'm doing
GMs.
what I do.
Like what?
Yo,
Yeah,
take
wow.
Brandon Roy, bro. Take him off my hands, bro. You can have him.
Oh well, then if
I
that's
want to
how nasty
repick.
y'all
I want to
gonna get,
repick. No,
I'm
no.
going to Dwayne.
Yeah.
Wow, you guys are fucking assholes.
Oh my god.
All right, Dub. All time.
I hate you, Jay.
Why is this directed at me?
Because you're the one who could impose the rules, but you don't feel like doing it. Give me Ray Allen, man.
What rule?
Give me Ray Allen, bro. We could have kept this as everybody.
It was never a rule, dummy.
It's okay.
I just thought in my mind.
Whatever.
You know, yeah.
Whatever. There's only one guy with integrity up here I can see now. Jesus Christ.
Bama.
Say this team with some type of shooting, so I'll probably go Devin Bean Booker, man. For current.
Mars.
Jason Tatum.
Shaq. Who is it?
I think I want Pal. I know I want Pal. I want Paul Gasol.
This is a disgusting team.
I want him spotting up in the corner at power
That's
forward.
so wild.
And Luka whizzing him passes.
Yeah, Shaq got a good squad.
That's a lot of rings on that squad.
That's ridiculous.
That's a good squad.
Bro, if I would have known we just could pick, because the first two just pick current.
I think Powell was safe too.
I ain't gonna lie. What messed me up
might
is
be Hall of Fame. Might. He's
what messed me up
borderline.
was the snake draft. I didn't realize it was snake. I was like, oh shit.
Oh, that's so wild.
Jeremy Barnes said ticket would kill this draft, man. Super teams.
He don't want to cheat the system. He'll never keep
Shaq
cheating.
had the best. Shaq definitely
He
had
gonna
the
get
best
2
team.
stars. He gonna get 2 stars with 3D guys and defensive pieces. He ain't getting no 5 all-stars on one team.
Shaq, do you think that you would be a good GM?
Yeah, I just proved that. I went last and
What?
I just sauteed everybody.
I
don't know. 4 guys didn't pick Michael Jordan.
Shaq, if you're if you are a GM, can you start like hiring
Shaq, you
people
wasn't
like
picking Mike first.
who would be?
I was picking. If Mike failed to me,
no. If
I was picking Mike. If I went first, I was picking Michael Jordan. If I went first, I was unanimously picking Michael Jordan.
That's
first.
not true. I've never saw you pick Mike first. It's always Steph.
I picked Mike first. I picked Mike
Steph
Jordan
over Mike.
first. Quite a bit. Go check it. Now you guys are angry.
No, I'm not angry. I love my team.
I hate your team.
My team?
I will say Dell's the only team
overhyped.
that had a chance.
Overhyped. What's
your
overhyped
team's
about
pretty
it?
overhyped.
Man, I loved my team.
I liked my team, so I'm happy.
I think everybody had pretty good teams.
I do.
You have Andrew Karolinko?
Yeah.
I would make one trade to my team. I would have switched out Zion and fucking put in Paul George. That was the only switch
I don't know what the Zion thought process was.
I fuck with Zion. When Zion's healthy, he's 27, 8 and 8.
Do you think you have the best team?
65% shooting, bro.
I don't know where those 8 assists came from.
No, you have the best
team. Whatever it is. But he's dominant when he plays.
Now you have nothing to say because you thought I would have said
me. Front on that.
I appreciate
now
it.
What?
Sean,
where we going with this?
Yo, can we see who has the worst team out of
I know I don't have the worst team.
I don't have the worst team.
J-Rob,
Sure.
Mars.
Y'all say my team is the worst. Y'all don't know.
Jay, pull it up. I want to see the
my
teams
team
again.
being put into the worst bracket?
Can the chat vote for worst team?
The only person on my team that I actually don't like is Wilt Chamberlain, and I just need a center.
So Dub can rage quit.
There's no way I get last.
Dude,
again.
I chose Giannis first because everybody went current. I thought
If I get last against Shaq, that's gonna be wild.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I did it the same with the same idea too, though, as Bama. I thought I'd go.
Yeah, I would have easy picked Kobe first. I thought we was all staying current.
So who was your first pick? Who was your first pick, Bama?
My first pick was Giannis, but I would have picked Kobe in that situation. See, I thought we was all going current. LeBron, Kevin Durant, Steph. So I was like,
Damn, what do you guys do over there in Gridiron for drafts? You guys just
do you guys do drafts?
Every now and then.
Every now and then.
You know, Dub is not the host that you are. So
yeah, Dub is definitely not the same as you.
Wait, J-Rob, you're on the football show too?
Yeah, I'm on the football show too, Dale.
Wait, did you just get there?
I'm not even the host.
Now, I've been on the show for I haven't been on the last like 2 weeks because I've been at a wedding and traveling, but I've been in for a little minute. Maybe
he say he's been having wedding and traveling, but he only fought with y'all more. So I had called him out on that. I don't think he fuck with us how we fought with him on the gridiron side.
With both sides, bro.
It's like people look at gridiron like
I love gridiron
because we ain't got no Shaq. We ain't got no Shaq over there. We ain't got no Delroy.
That's how I look at it. Just like that.
All that we don't.
Everything you say.
No,
everything you say, that's me.
I don't feel that way. I love being on gridiron. But I like pulling up to
No, I hate host Ron, bro.
Oh, you don't like host Ron?
I hate him, bro. We have like real beef boss. Like he has this voice he does, and he be like, "All right, guys, relax here." They're like, "Shut up, Ron."
Fluence on gridiron.
I remember what you did in Turkey.
Emma was being followers. What the fuck you doing?
Fluence on gridiron.
And then you also have Fluent. His like,
he has the best takes on gridiron.
Wait, Bama, can you rank the
Shaq, you don't even watch football.
Hold on. I'm asking Bama a question. I'm asking Bama a question.
Take.
Bama.
Oh, my man, don't do that.
Bama, can you rank the gridiron panelists, please? 1 through however many there are over there.
Oh man!
No, Bama's the last one to do it.
Please do it, Bama.
Last one to do it.
I'm number one on all PC shows. I ain't even got to be on this one. I'm still number one on this one. So we got the unanimous one, me. All right. Number two. I don't know, cause it flirts. Cause see, sometimes Dub is,
just say me.
Dub is cool, and then sometimes Dub is the younger version of Fluent, and it's just annoying. Like you are a young man Fluent.
I call him Fluent nephew.
Yeah,
just say I'm two. Just say I'm.
I'll probably give Dub 2 just off of.
Ooh, I'm not giving Dub 2.
That's not a casual. That's not a casual right there. I'll tell you that.
I feel
3 is a tie between J-Rob and Ron. Influence last because I see him in the chat. Influence last.
I ain't gonna front, bro. No offense to you, Bama and Dub, but Dub is definitely. I'm clearing Dub.
Not gonna lie, J. Rob. You had one good episode.
And I ain't gonna lie, Bama. I'm clearing you too. It's just because this is your list. This is just your list.
Oh my God.
On PC, man.
Well,
But
Bama
wouldn't
just drafted
anybody-
the worst team, so we got to take everything he says
So
with a
Bama,
grain of salt.
I want you to rank PC now, and you can include yourself on this one too.
Okay, of course. 1 again, me. 2 because you know what I'm saying I fuck with my boy Shaq. You feel me? 3. When Mars want to say something, he act like Ben. Mars is y'all version of Ben. We need a Ben versus Mars debate because y'all both go in that quiet mute phase for some odd reason. I don't know if somebody makes y'all mad.
They're charging up.
Or whatever.
They're charging up.
Yeah. But 3, I fuck with Dale. Dale don't think I fuck.
Who is on AOL Instant Messenger, bro?
Oh no, this is the other group. You know, PC college football coming out, so they blowing me up about this. I don't know why this is going off right
Pause.
now.
Player choice college football coming.
You gotta mute. You gotta mute the mute it in the group chat.
I'm trying to get players choice anime going. You feel me? But you know,
Fluent said, "Dub, my son." That's actually funny.
never in life.
That's mad funny.
I cooked that man so many times. He should be my.
I will say this, JD. At first, I thought Ron had.
Shaq, and these are the two people that I have to be on the show with.
Up, though. You caught back up.
This is why I told. This is why I texted that message.
I don't know if y'all trying to troll JD, but it's a joke that y'all say that, bro. It's a joke. Like he clears Ron so badly. It's like,
bro,
it's not even comparable. It's really not.
I put up the poll, and it was last episode. The score was
right
51 to 51.
Nah, bro. I'm
For
sorry.
Host Ron and host JD.
And I was shocked.
You know when people watch a show and JD's not there, they always text me like, "Where's JD?" all the time.
Yeah, because
like,
he's always here.
No,
Ron did.
It just ran better, bro. Ron's gross, bro. As a host, nah.
I don't want to.
How he switches segments, how he just pauses. I hate it. Oh, I get so mad, bro.
He always texts me. I hate Ron hosting anything.
Ron is a top.
He's a good host.
No, he's a top tier panelist, like literally S tier panelist.
Oh, JD, so you're saying Ron's a bad host?
Oh, he knows Ron's a bad host.
Come on,
he knows.
I called him out on this like 3 months ago. I was like, Robo Ron, what are you doing?
Like people that probably don't. If JD not hosting, people be like, "Oh God, here we go." Like,
I ain't gonna lie, I don't really like
honestly,
y'all disrespecting my man's Ron like that. Ron is nice, bro. Y'all
it's
bugging
whatever.
out.
Whatever you say.
Right,
If
OG
JD
nice
was there,
I keep trying to tell
See,
Dale.
the problem is that you don't be on gridiron with us. Grinding, bro. Grinding on gridiron.
You guys really are getting it out of the mud,
this
aren't you?
is the thing. If
getting out of the mud,
if
JD.
JD was y'all host on Gridiron, I would watch him. That's the problem.
That's crazy.
You're not doing Ron like that.
That's the problem, bro.
Oh my God.
Yo, are you gonna do a reenactment of Ron real fast and how he does it?
Hoops Hotel just said Ron practices his transitions between segments in the mirror before.
All right, so let me ask you this. Shaq.
I'm not gonna lie.
Who better hooper, Ron or Dale? Who would win in that 1v1?
Oh my God.
Who would cook Ron? That's not a ooh. I don't know what y'all take me for.
Ooh.
I'm not saying you bad. I'm not saying
no.
bad.
I don't know what you take me for. It's like it's like no comparison. The only person
Damn,
on this panel that'll have a 6'8", that have a battle with
I'll give it to
would be Shaq. Yeah. That's it. Like you know how you
don't give Shaq too much credit.
No, the credit is needed.
J-Rob, I really think your girl beats you in ones. How about
I ain't gonna lie. My girl would never beat me in ones, bro. Ever. But I ain't gonna lie. My girl is definitely beating JD in ones. She's killing Bama.
For sure.
Ryan Mars. And I think Dub gets 0-11 skunk. Straight up. I ain't going
I'm gonna make a jump shot.
The thing is, I know Bama is gonna throw that 213 shoulder on her a few times. So
if you're telling me Bama is 5'7" and he's throwing a shoulder, I'm not even playing that game.
I know Bama gonna be like, I ain't gonna take my shoulder.
Why is he in the post?
Taking the charge.
Look, I got him out of here.
But nah, my girl could never beat me a ball ever. I don't want to be, disrespectful, misogynist, and all that, but I'm busting that ass.
Have you guys ever played?
1,000-point score.
Not even misogynistic, bro.
Have you guys ever played?
I don't never know. I don't want nobody feeling no type of way, but I'm busting her ass straight up. Straight up.
Girl hoop?
Yeah, my girl hoop.
A little bit.
Chill. Shaq, she's
a little bit.
A little bit.
She's in the WNBA. She's in the WNBA.
She's in the
WNBA.
The chat gonna be looking.
Oh, they're for sure looking.
You know, they're gonna be investigating. Like, who is J-Rob's girlfriend, bro? Like,
yeah.
I was wondering why you're always courtside somewhere.
Yo,
she be flying you out.
She be flying you out. It's crazy.
I actually don't be flying out, bro. I don't get flew out.
Fly me out tonight, babe.
I
don't know. You travel a lot. I'm just saying. I mean, the dots are connected.
Oh, who's your
Fluent just dropped the dime in the chat.
Yeah, he just doxed you.
Bro, gonna put the whole name out there.
He's gonna put the middle name too. He's gonna put the middle name.
He tried to delete it, but I seen it.
Yeah.
Everybody, mind your business. Yo, people need to mind your business, bro.
We're Fluent at touch my body.
This is the internet,
mind your business.
This is the internet. Nobody minds their business.
What's gross about all of this, though? Shaq started it by saying
Shaq started at the start of the show, bro. We were talking about
I've been trying to out J-Rob. I've been trying to out J-Rob.
All right, look. I'll out myself because you know what? You know, I got my glasses on, so I'm John today.
Flex on him
today, not J-Rob. Glasses come on. So everybody who knows, yes, I am dating a WNBA basketball player, but I've known her my whole life. We went to UConn together. She played basketball there. I played football there. We've been together for like 7 years. And that's it. That's all you need to know. That's it.
What year you left UConn?
I left UConn in 2018 and then finished my career at Tennessee State. My girl is a year older than me. She graduated. She's 1 year older than me. So I got there end of my freshman year. I met her end of her sophomore year.
Yo, when did UConn win the chip? Did she win the chip?
They won in 2014. My girl got 2 national championship rings at UConn.
Can we change the subject now?
Yes, please, Shaq. Yes, please.
Does she flex those though?
I was about to say that too. Yes, come on. It's quick.
We're about to open up Pandora.
Come on, please.
Who else played on that UConn team? I'm curious.
We got it out of the gate. You feel me? Don't ask me
that was gross.
Don't ask me about
there's like a superstar.
That's why Ron's a better host.
Like super duper star, right? That's like God, I forget her name. It's Isaac Ford sent a super chat.
Dale, what is happening right now?
350 likes. Let's go.
Why aren't you calling him out for this?
Because that means it's gonna continue, and I don't want it to.
I can't wait for Ron to replace JD finally.
Yo, just working behind the scenes. Oh man,
yo,
that's funny.
Yo, do you remember the moment Shaq when it was like, you want to just go watch a game?
He said what? Now I'm lost.
You want to just go watch the game? You want to just go out there and watch a game?
What do you mean?
No, forget it.
Okay,
text me.
I am in Arizona, Shaq. If you want to, come down to Sun Devil Nation, man. And...
Who, you and Bama are both in Arizona?
Yeah.
Jack is
I made my son fly home alone because I didn't want to step ground there while you guys were there, and it was bad takes.
I would have. See, your son would have been courtside, bro, with his Uncle J-Rob. Uncle J-Rob having courtside, taking pictures and all that.
That's a fact. Fire. That still might need to happen. I'm like, Bama and J-Rob from Arizona.
He's like, oh Jersey, yeah, they got that gridiron show.
I'm from around the way. I'm from the Northeast though. I'm a Jersey guy though, always. I'm just around here, man.
Yo, wait, Bama. J-Rob. Does your girl know that you're doing Player's Choice and that you're getting views on TikTok while she's in the league?
Yeah, she does know.
Does she think?
Do you open up a WNBA podcast?
I mean, I could do a WNBA podcast, but
no, that's forbidden. Can we please get out of here?
Don't react like that. Don't react like that.
No. It's for a reason that you
don't explain any context.
Oh, that's why I don't want no context.
I'm just telling J-Rob it's not what he thinks. I don't want him to think it's like something like that. But
I'm saying for y'all's sake, make sure you keep.
Wait, Dub don't know.
Nobody knows.
I know.
And we need to move on.
I know.
Yeah, I know you know.
JD, you do, of course. But Dub really just don't know.
No,
like,
and he
you really have to go back in PC history, and it was maybe mentioned.
It was never mentioned
twice.
It was never mentioned.
It was mentioned
for
once.
sure.
It was
Alluded
mentioned
to.
once.
No, for sure alluded to.
No, but no, not mentioned. Alluded to.
Alluded to for
Facts.
sure.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, everyone, go.
It's been alluded to right now.
Go digging through the episodes now, chat.
Oh, good
I would
Pretty
like
gross.
to know. I would like to
You
know.
would. I'll tell you in the chat.
Bro said I be getting food.
Yo, Dell and JD
Dell,
never
I'm
tell
on.
these guys.
That's.
They'll never tell them.
I ain't telling
We
shit.
just chuckle every time it's brought up.
It was a great time though.
All right. Well, what's next one?
And
Yo,
you know what's
JD,
crazy?
JD,
It's
you're
like
a host.
top tier.
What's on
We're
the
not
next-
the
what's
same.
next on the
This is
docket,
how I
bro?
host, bro.
Yo, JD, what is next on the docket?
This is
bro?
how I host, bro. I make sure the awkward moments ride
really
out.
Funny. It's really funny.
Awkward moments are fun
It's
for me.
really.
Mars is bored of y'all. Let's get to the next subject.
Oh, we're cutting out of here, bro. This is the end of the show. We're just
word.
chatting, yeah.
Oh,
Just chatting.
nice.
You can leave whenever you want.
I'm gonna go punch Jalen in the face. So.
Oh, but don't say that.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Del, say that in game or something. You're gonna do that in game. You guys
Oh,
gonna
he
go
knows
play
what I mean.
play Mortal
Watch.
Kombat.
Oh, he's upstairs. I'll be
Street
like,
Fighter?
Jalen, if you do something, what's gonna happen? You're gonna punch me in my face. But he says it because I never do it. But I just sit at him and he laughs and we have a great moment. So that's me saying me and my son about to have a great moment.
That's elite.
And love is love. I'm out of here.
Later, Del.
Peace.
Yo, Dub, I may or may not be able to tell you, but more on the may than the not.
Episode winner said I won the episode.
Oh.
I think episode winner 1000 won the episode. To be honest.
Yo,
I think the chat be biased to y'all, man. But it's great.
Well, we do run the #1 show on the internet, so.
Yeah, there we go.
That's a fact.
All right.
But he rated Shaq, Bama, Mars. That was his top 3.
Come on now, it don't get no better than that.
Fellas,
Yeah, what was happening? What was happening before I got here? I gotta have to watch this back.
Any final words?
Shut up with y'all.
Make sure y'all tune in
loves
to
in the
PC
chat.
Gridiron tonight. You feel me? We need y'all to pull up. You know.
I'm
Pull
not
up
a
to
fan.
Yeah, go watch our NFL show, Players Choice Gridiron, on the same page. They'll be live in about 6 hours?
6 hours.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Something like
6 hours for sure. 6 hours for sure.
PC anime. I'm pitching that soon. To
PC college football this Saturday, you
talking about.
guys. Come join. I know y'all want to talk about college football. That's more territorial and opinionated in the NFL. So why
PC
not?
NASCAR.
No thanks. Everyone, do me a favor and go DM J-Rob and Shaq and just say I know. That's all you have to say. Just send that to them. Make them sweat a little bit. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, man. We love y'all.
We are the same.
We are the same. We are the same.
Peace out.
All right. See y'all.